going on, y'all? Yeah, that's that True Blade runner opening. Alex created that for us. It is pretty cool. I definitely dig it. What's happening, y'all? Getting ready for another Thursday night football. Hopefully, this game is going to live up to the billing. I think it's going to be a defensive game. I think Tampa Bay is going to give Josh Allen some fits today, but Buffalo is in a pickle. They need to win tonight. They need to start going, trending the other direction. They've been struggling a little bit. Hey, it's good to see everybody out there. Grange, Mark's in the house. Let's see. Crafty's in the house again. Oh, come on, Grange. Spoken like a true loser. What's that all about? Let's go, Buffalo. I think Maniac Raid is in store tonight. Hey, you know what? Get that thing linked up in here, and we can hit it definitely again because that was a lot of fun. Chad, what's in the hat? What's happening, brother? Dude, I am planning a Friday night Indiana Hoosiers. Let's talk about basketball stream, trying to get a few things spoken about, kind of get a feel for where we're at this season. If you got a little time tomorrow night, stop in. If not, catch it and leave leave some kind of a comment about what you think about the content. I've been kind of working on it for a little while. Definitely got some stuff about Mackenzie and Baco and how I plan to switch this arrest into something positive, and I've got a pretty good perspective on it. Ready for some college b-ball as well. Also, just dropped a quick short tonight of Alex picking my Bengals against the 49ers. I was kind of excited about that. I put it out there just a few minutes ago. Also, there's the link to our picks video. And if you want to check out some of that, kind of scroll through it. All the different games are highlighted in the catalog. You can pick which ones you want to listen to. Pretty fired up for Thursday night football. Alex's schedule has got her kind of beat with a stick a little bit. She's stuck at work again. I think the only 3 days of the week that she doesn't want to work or she wanted off was Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. And I think that's where they end up scheduling her all of those days. So hopefully she'll get home a little bit later and join us tonight around halftime again. I know, Mark. I'm busting on you. Brian Ollier is in the house. Brian, be on the lookout for a Ohio River history stream. I've got 2 coming up. Definitely taking the time to make sure that Alex and I do this one right. I do this channel the way we want to do it. And I've got a great video for Monday night coming out. I'm just going to slow down just for a little while. Also, Tuesday night next week, I will be on Flash in Your Pan, co-hosting with Ed, just so everybody gets some idea about that. Not going anywhere, not going away. Just kind of refocusing a little bit for this time of year. I'm definitely sewn into the community and definitely not going anywhere. So thank you for stopping by. I definitely appreciate it. And it is electric at Orchard Park tonight. Buffalo is really raring to go. And they show Baker Mayfield. He's in the zone. He's over there trying to get his mind right before this game because he knows that he's still 3-3 and he's on his last chance. He may not, get another opportunity in the NFL. So he's doing his best to make sure that he stays on a good roster. And Todd Bowles has got him in a situation where he can win. Definitely fired up about that. Pizzle is in the house. Gosh, my Fins fan is here. Nobody we love more around here than Mr. Pizzle. What's up, bro? Hope you are doing well. Dude, so much going on through my mouth. And then there's another one. The Snowman, Brian Snow, Snowman Multimedia is in the house. All things sports on all day. Every time I'm sitting at work and I can't do nothing, I look up and on my notifications, I see something from the Snowman. Much love, Brian. Hope you are doing well, my friend. Definitely lots of good vibes your way. As we get ready to kick this baby off tonight, expectations in this game. You know what? If Tampa's defense can turn over Buffalo, they can probably pull the upset. if Josh Allen can get himself back where he needs to be and his head right and doesn't turn the ball over, I don't see them being able to go toe to toe in the scoring column. Also, Tampa can't run the ball. Chase Edmonds is back tonight off of the injured reserve, I assume. And I think this will be his first game. Run the ball a little bit. But Baker Mayfield's arm has kept them in games and their defense. Mr. Shane, how's the fan whose team never won a Super Bowl doing today? Oh, bro, you're coming out swinging tonight, right? I got that. Never won a Super Bowl. That's okay. I will take that as a badge of honor. We're working our way that way. Craig is in the house. What up, blood? Nice to see you, my friend. Oh, dude, you don't even know. I haven't even started at all. I'm a very mild version of myself in here. It's okay. That's cool. I take my shots where I need to. Never won a Super Bowl. Dang, Skippy. I'm here to see the battle and decide who's the most average QB in the league. Who's the most average quarterback in the league? Man, average quarterbacks. Well, I think Josh Allen is the most Jekyll and Hyde quarterback. He can either play on top of the world or he can look like Jimmy Garoppolo with a bad back, or he can look horrible. Josh Allen is probably one of the most difficult to predict how he's going to play in the NFL. And Baker Mayfield, man, I don't even know where I would rank him this year. The sample size isn't big enough for him yet. I want to see if he gets a little success and then gets cocky and loses again. Both of tonight's teams started the season strong, then regressed into hot ass. Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Purdy retired. Man, if you watch our video, I'm definitely not happy that Purdy's in concussion protocol. A, I don't want him to be hurt. And B, I don't like the idea of playing against Sam Darnold on Sunday, because that dude has a lot. He's a lot like Baker Mayfield, but he's waiting his turn patiently, and he's getting a chance to play Sunday. And I really hope he does not have the kind of game that he's capable of, because you got to think he was drafted into a poor situation, traded to a poorer situation, if that can be possible, and then on his last leg picked up and put in a situation where he had a chance to grow up a little. That depends, Craig, because I still don't think that partial tear and that oblique, he did not look himself against Minnesota. Purdy was allowed to practice today. The final decision was made by the neuro doctor on Saturday. Yeah. I saw the hit. I didn't see the hit when it happened live, but I saw the hit today. And you know what? That whole concussion protocol thing is probably, I'm not really sure. Sometimes I think they're a little too protective, and then you see, incidents like Tua, and you're like, man, that poor guy could die on the field. Slight, yeah, it is a slight tear, but he really protected it. Did not fight through tackles as much as he normally would on Monday night. Partial tears can turn into big time injuries if not handled correctly. I hope nobody gets hurt. Josh Allen is like my mood in high school. Either I was in the best mood ever, or I was on a mission to destroy everything and leave a burning path of destruction in my wake. Yeah, he needs Prozac, bro, because I think he just needs to find balance. The guy has talent. We saw this coming out of college. It's why he dropped a little bit, because he was a little bit of a wild card. He was a little bit out of control. He didn't necessarily have the best accuracy with his throws, and he made poor decisions. Those were all knocks on him coming out of college. And then he come to the NFL, and you know what? I kind of have the feeling that Brian Daboll had him chilled, and then now he's kind of regressing a little bit. Slight oblique tear, a slight amount of agony. Um, I strained. I had a partial tear in my MCL playing softball, and I quit because I know that's a different area that's in my knee, but I stopped playing because it was paining me to run, um, spinning side to side, making cuts. Watch how his core acts during the game. I want everybody to play. I want them to be at full strength. There's the kickoff, and Tampa will be receiving it, and he is going to take it at the 2, and he's going to bring it back. He's at the 10. He's cutting across the side, looking for a lane to get to the edge. He's at the 20, 25, all the way out to about the 27-yard line, and that is where we will see Tampa take over today. Let's have a good one tonight, man. I hope we got a great game. Yeah, he ran 50 to gain 10. Actually, about 25, but still. Baker Mayfield, 65% completion percentage this year. Pretty good. Let's see how he does today. This is my first full game. Chad, I think Tampa's like a 4-point underdog today. I'm not sure. Baker's going to start out in the gun. He's got them spread all which way. There's the snap. He's going to hand it off, and that's a big hole up the middle. And White jumps through. There was nobody there to block him. That was Rachaad White. If Tampa can run the ball, that's bad news for Buffalo. I do have the Bills picked today only because Josh Allen is on my fantasy team. Second down and 4. Mayfield's in the gun. Here comes the blitz. He lets it go. It's tipped up in the air, and it falls down incomplete. They sent a blitzer, and he tried to get rid of it, and the ball was tipped. I'm a sucker for underdogs. Yeah, me too. I can sit here and give you I can come up with justification why anybody can beat anybody. Crafty says a tipped Baker pass. No way. I don't know, Chris. Just depends on which quarterback melts down. Over the middle, fires, and he is going to complete that out. And that is Palmer. And that's a big first down. Tampa stays on the field. Let's see where this play goes. Palmer is going to run the slant, it looks like. Cuts up into the middle. He was eyeballing him the whole way, and Baker delivers a strike right on time. Ball is out all the way to the 40, almost 48. That was a good pass. Baker Mayfield, first overall pick in 2018 draft, was drafted before Josh Allen. Lets it go down the field and overthrows Mike Evans by just a hair, but he was open. What if the Cleveland Browns would have selected Josh Allen that day? How would they have messed that up? Yeah, it didn't show us a very good angle of that ball, Craig, before I jumped to conclusions about Mike Evans playing a little lazy out there. He does want a new contract and did not get it, so we'll see if they trade him before the deadline. And there's a false start. As bad as the Bills have looked lately, the Bucs' performance versus the Lions and the Falcons were abominations. Yeah, fair. Evans would make a terrific Patriot. He's got the right frame of mind to be on that team. I will say that. We'll talk a little bit about the trade deadline some tonight. Got some thoughts on that as well. Baker's in the gun. 2nd and 15. He fires the screen pass out, and that's to Palmer. And I think he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, he is a soldier, and Belichick loves those guys. Belichick loves those guys that are all about the team. He wants the frontline Marines basically on his roster. Programmable. All right. Here's a big play. I don't think it's going to be made. 3rd and 15. Ball's at the 43. Baker's back to throw. He fires over the middle, and that's incomplete. Unless they call that yeah, it's incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th down, and Tampa will have to punt. Tristan Wirfs comes up a little bit gimp. It does look a little like a fumble. He did knock it away. They're not going to give it to him, but I'm not sure what's a catch anymore. I don't think anybody really knows what one is. 4th and 15. Kick is up. He gets it away. Hardy's back to retrieve, and it's going to bounce, and it's going to take a great Tampa Bay bounce straight up into the air, and it is down at the 4-yard line. That is Camarda for the Bucs with the punt. Josh Allen's going to be pinned to start this first drive. Oh, let's see. If the Giants lose to the Jets on Sunday, the whole team will be on the trade block. Yeah, Crafty. I kind of agree with that. I don't know. I don't know what they're willing to sell and what they want to. If I was them, I would sell my quarterback and my running back. Yeah, I guess there's players on that team. Hey, watch this, Craig. Straight up, and because everybody's definitely watching this broadcast. But as a Bengal, I want Darren Waller for the rest of this season. I want a tight end. So Darren Waller makes my list of players on the Giants that I would like to have. Now the chances of him getting hurt are high because that's the big knock on him. But I do want Darren Waller. And there's a couple defensive pieces that I'd take that they're not going to let go of. They're too young. But Darren Waller is definitely trade worthy. Probably not. Cincinnati, that's where if Cincinnati historically will not make moves at the trade deadline, they do not give up draft capital. But you know what? When you're in a year where you do have an opportunity to play for a Super Bowl, when you're in that window, um, you know what? Sometimes you got to change the way you do business. And I really think that, there's a couple guys out there right now that could really help this team. And if they have to give up a late round pick for them, uh, I would be down for that. I got a list already made. Some of the guys on that list, bring back Samaje P. Ryan. If you can't get Darren Waller, uh, you might be able to lure away a guy like Gasecki, or you know what, you could even go back and try to get your old tight end back. He's not doing much for the Jets. I tight end and running back. You know what? I would take Derrick Henry just so the Ravens don't get him. We need a 1-2 punch for Mixon. He's better than Irv Smith, bro. Just saying. Allen's back to throw, looks down the field, fires. He's got a completion, and that's going to get all the way out to about the 13, and that is Shakir with the first grab, and Allen completes his first pass. Mark says he's available for sign and trade. Anybody need a D tackle? There's probably a few teams out there that are looking. And Craig Henry has lost a step, but he's a big bruising back that would be a very good 1-2 punch type of guy for Joe Mixon. There goes Allen. He's going to run it. He takes off, and he's going to fall forward after a 8-yard gain. Why did they mark him there? He didn't slide. I'm going to tell you what, Josh Allen is not going to listen to these coaches anymore. He is going to be a running back. You wait and see. He's tired of losing. He's tired of taking grief. Man, he ran like he got fat. He got 8 yards, so pretty good. 2nd down and 2. He's back to pass. He rolls out, fires. He's going to hit Shakir on the side. And he's gone down the 50-yard line. He just gets knocked out of bounds inside the Buffalo territory at the 49. And he took a couple good hits there, and he got across midfield. Let's watch this one again. Buddy, lowering that shoulder. I think he stepped out before the 50. We'll see here. Now they're not going to show the angle good enough. Here we go. 1st down and 10. Yeah, he lowered his shoulder and went after it. I like that. Back to pass, throws the fade out there, and that is caught. Gabe Davis. There you go. That's that pass I've been talking about. That play is always available. If you get one-on-one on the outside, your quarterback needs to throw this ball. Just float it up there and let your receiver go make a play. He didn't even know it was coming until he looked back. And then the safety that was on him or the quarterback didn't see it even coming because the ball was there when he looked back. Great play by Josh Allen. Ball's at the 38, fires. Another completion, and Gabe Davis might have stepped out of bounds. Yeah. Probably both, Craig. He did take a hit, but it is bad tackling. You should never try to just manhandle somebody. You better lock them up and grab a hold. I don't know about taking the night off. We'll see. There's the handoff there, and I think that's Latavius Murray. With his first carry of the day. My running back room is, I don't know if I have him playing tonight or not. Allen's back to throw again. He rolls out. He's got pressure. He's going to float it up really high and throw it away. Second down and 10. Cook has joined the backfield for Buffalo. 2nd year back out of Michigan State. This Buccaneers defense is trying to settle in. They are really good in the red zone. Gets it out. He's going to get about half of the yardage that he needs right there. And Shakir's got his 3rd catch. J.R. Smith. Big 3rd down here for Buffalo, 3rd and 6. Tampa wants to limit them to field goals. Buffalo needs touchdowns. And he gets it out to Diggs, and Diggs is tackled after a short gain. And that's going to bring up 4th down. And I'm pretty sure McDermott's going to go with the field goal here. Tyler Bass went 1 for 2 last week, missed from 42 yards. Ironically, this one's about 37. Ball's down, kicks up, and he squeaked it through. Tyler Bass gets Buffalo on the scoreboard, and they strike first. All right. The notification for a microphone video just came through a few minutes ago. Did he sabotage his own team? I'm really curious. I'll have to click that one later. Yeah, I back to what we was talking about trade deadline stuff. I definitely feel like the Bengals should make some kind of move. I think they need a little help at tight end and running back. I don't think they're going to bring somebody new into their offensive line at this point in time because they're trying to build continuity. So that's kind of out. Defensive line, I guess they could use another interior guy. Linebackers and their secondary's kind of been playing pretty well and set. So I'm if they want somebody right now, it's going to have to be a running back or a tight end. I think Derrick Henry would be awesome in comparison to Joe Mixon. Uh, Miss Holly Winchell is in the house. Hope all are well. We are doing fine, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. Because, like, just somebody like that would help our backfield, and I'll tell you why. Because kind of look at Dallas. I mean, Tony Pollard is not having a great year without Zeke there. Tony Pollard was kind of that explosive back, and Zeke was kind of that grind him out every down back. Now Dallas really doesn't have a second running back that's performing at a high level or that counterpunch to Pollard. And now Pollard's season's struggling because teams can play for him. That's why I feel like one of those types of back would be really good for Cincinnati. Let Joe Mixon take a few downs off because he's on pace right now for too many snaps. He's going to end up hurt as a running back by playing as many snaps as he has. And then basically after that, every running back behind him is unproven. Travion Williams, unproven. The kid from Michigan, Chris something. Can't even remember his name, so he's unproven. And then Chase Brown, the rookie. There's the kickoff. And he's going to bring this one back again. He's at the 10, looking to find a seam, and he gets blasted at the 20. I mean, absolutely laid out by number 29. Man. Eight different head coaches in the first 6 seasons for Baker Mayfield. God. I would feel bad for him if he would ever learn to shut his mouth. First down and 10. Ball's at the 20. He's going to have a quick handoff, and that's going to go to Mike Evans, who busts through a tackle. That was very poor tackling there by Tampa or by Buffalo. And then Jordan Poyer comes over and lays him out and slams him off the side, and it's going to be fun. Everybody's getting a little feisty here. How come all these guys look like they're in slow motion today? Somebody said that Josh Allen looked like he was fat on his run. Mike Evans looked huge there. First and 10, balls at the 34. There's a handoff. And Rashad White's only going to get about a yard, maybe just a hair more. Tristan Wirfs made it back on the field. I don't know if he's dealing with injury now or not. I'm sure that they're talking about that with, I hear the reporter on. I see the reporter. I don't have any volume. Sports Cat. Sports Cat Saturdays in here with his live college football in the Discord. Second down and 8. Mayfield's back to pass. He gets it out quick. He's going to get it to White, and he is going to get about 4 more yards there, bring up about 3rd and 5. It's definitely loud there in Buffalo. This area here, we're going to get our first taste of cold weather right after Halloween next week, so that ought to be fun. Get ready for some fall football. 3rd down and 5, big play for Baker and the Bucs. He's in the gun. Fires downfield, and that's going to be incomplete. And that's going to be DPI as Cade Otton is going for the ball there, and it looks like he got come over his back to stop it. Man, I would love Cade Otton. Young enough? Yeah. Is anyone that is not me actually dressing up? I doubt it. Yeah, Mark, the game in Buffalo last year where we dominated, I was pretty happy for a snow game. That's hilarious. Alex could pull off Zach Wilson for sure. There's the flip out. And it's going to get about 2 yards. Is that Chase Edmonds? I don't know if he's second or third string tonight. No, that is Bond. That's right, Crafty. I will dress up as Joe Montana if I was to do that. If I wanted to be somebody that could win a Super Bowl, it'd be Joe Montana, somebody like that. Peyton Manning. Oh, there is a fumbled snap, and Mayfield picks it up and throws it out of bounds. Very heads up play instead of taking a huge loss. Bad snap, got away from Mayfield, and he reacted quickly. Got the ball picked up and out of his hands before getting sacked. And the pressure was there. All right, it's another big 3rd down, and Baker has to call a timeout as he does not see the play clock running down. Gonna be Dale Earnhardt. Dude, you just need the big mustache. Yeah, Craig, I don't think they're gonna let Mayfield do too much. The problem is, Crafty, I don't buy a lot of NFL gear. I got a few Bengals hats, a couple Bengals jerseys. Uh, I think for Sunday, I might put on my Evan McPherson and hopefully he kicks a game-winning field goal. It's back to pass. He fires. It's completed on 3rd and 9. Mike Evans is going to be about a yard short, and I suspect they're going to kick it here as Mayfield is coming off the field, but that will get them a field goal opportunity. If you are new here and want to challenge Alex or myself, the CBS Sportsline Pick'em Challenge is in the description. Also, we have a channel Discord, and all of our socials are listed there as well. And that kick is, what the heck was that? Was that blocked? What was that? Let's see. Well, what I don't even know. Didn't look like it was blocked. That has to be the ugliest boot I've ever was it? Yeah, but it didn't look like it was going anywhere anyway, Craig. I'm not, man. That ball looked like it was just a low kick. You know what? Kickers are just, you've seen it already this year. They're already starting to move around. Laces looked out to me. What the heck was that? Doesn't sound like a ringing endorsement for that kick. Yeah, absolutely. Absolute. In the NFL, that shouldn't happen. He should have fell down to act like he slipped or something. I don't know. Like they snuck a Nerf ball on the field. I mean, the ball had to have plenty of air in it. Brady's not there anymore. Oh, I know, Mark. Yes, they did. Ursay is complaining, wants all calls to be reviewable in the last 2 minutes, something to that effect. And we are rolling back here. He, I don't know. That ball was going left no matter what. All right, Allen is under center here. Ball's at the 40-yard line as Buffalo takes over after the missed field goal. Back to throw, looking down the field. He scrambles, steps up, fires, and it is caught. Stephon Diggs gets the first down into their own territory, and they're moving on. I see Allen as being really poised. He's not really shook by the pocket collapsing a little bit. He's just kind of making steps and doing his job right now. Fires it out. There's a completion to Gabe Davis, who's trying to get the edge. He'll get about 3 yards, but you're going to get an offensive penalty here on the holding on the offense. That's going to bring it back. Dumb penalties are something else that can really ruin a good day. And they'll probably have the same record as they did last year. Who quarterbacked for the Bucs last year, Chris? All right, 1st and 20. Definitely looks like it's going to be a passing down for Josh Allen. He's in the gun. Play action, fires it. That's to Gabe Davis. And Gabe Davis is going to get back across midfield. Second down and 10. Allen's in the gun. Here comes the blitz, and he dumps it off to Cook. Cook's trying to get outside. He's going to get down really close to the first down, probably. Looks like it's going to be about 3rd down and 4. Chris, I know you're just angry that you don't have nobody to root for. Cook did look fast, Craig. All right, it's 3rd and 5. Each time they've got half the yardage that they needed. Let's see where they go this time. They are almost in field goal range for Bass. Allen's back to throw, looking downfield, got plenty of time, no pressure whatsoever. And he's got a wide open Shakir down at the 7. Wow, Tampa had no pressure there on Buffalo. That O-line did a great job. Who's winning, Florida or Georgia? That's what that definitely looked like a college play. There was no pressure whatsoever. This defense is already gassed. I guarantee you they're going in for a touchdown here. 2nd down and goal after the run by Cook. This first quarter went by super quick. All right, looking for Allen to get a touchdown pass here. Yeah, it looks like a spot for Gabe Davis. He's going to go. He flips it forward, and Dawson Knox. Is that who that is? He might be down short. He is. Oh, that's not Knox. Who is that? Oh, Dalton Kincaid at butts down right there. He's about a half yard short. All right, it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback draw or play action pass to Diggs. And Murray's going to get stopped on 3rd and goal here. It is going to be 4th and goal, and I don't know what Sean McDermott's going to do. He's probably going to go for it. Yeah, you got to. I would definitely let Josh Allen make the decision. I would definitely make it play action, and I would probably call a quarterback draw. And they're going to go to the end of the first quarter here, and they're going to make us wait. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Speaking of the tush push, yeah, the A-team, man. It happened. It just kind of popped in my head there. Speaking of the tush push, on Monday Night Football, did anybody else notice that when Fred Warner come across that line and grabbed Kirk Cousins down there? I think that violated several rules that they've been really trying to enforce this year, but there was no penalty flags. Thank goodness he didn't make contact with his helmet, or that'd have been another penalty. But honestly, I didn't think that was a legal play going over the top of the line like that, diving over the line. I was really curious if anybody else thought the same thing when they saw that. I didn't think it until I watched the replay today. It happened so fast was it last night? Monday night, I'm sorry. I love it when a plan comes together. Not sure how y'all feel about it, but based on the way that they've been calling these rules this year for player safety, I thought that was a penalty. Not that I actually care that much. I like the violence in the sport. I think it needs to be rough. If you're going to get paid that much money, you better lay it all on the line every time you go out there. I think they should let them hit, honestly. I mean, that's the way I kind of feel about it. Mark's got his opinion for sure. And I'm not a big hockey guy, but I don't know. But how big of a deal are concussions in hockey? I mean, they give grown men sticks out there. Yeah, I mean, true. Here we go, 4th down and goal. It's hard to say, but it's going to already a big play. Tampa Bay has got everybody on the line except for one safety back. He goes, he fires, and it's knocked down. Dean gets in there and gets his hand in there. I didn't like that at all. Josh Allen was falling backwards when he threw that. That is the bad Josh Allen right there. He did not plant, did not get a chance to go forward at all. He was going backwards when he threw it, and therefore he did not throw that ball strong enough. Watch him on the play. There's man in motion. They're not going to see falling backwards. And Dean jumps in front of it. Now Buffalo's defense has got a chance to get them the ball back pretty quick if they can get a quick stop here. They're going to hand it off, and that is gained to about the 4-yard line. Evidently, Craig. That was the most horrible play call that I feel that they could have had right there. You did not let Josh Allen have time to make a decision. You didn't let him use his feet whatsoever. And you got a weak throw. I think the play calling was horrible from the 4 on. But Tampa Bay does not give up red zone touchdowns. Baker's back to throw. He's got all kinds of time, and it's incomplete. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and 8 here. Defensive offside penalty should be abolished. That was horrible play calling down there. They did not use Josh Allen's strengths whatsoever. Third and 8. Baker's back to throw. A little bit of pressure comes. It's tipped up in the air, and it's almost picked off. Intended receiver was Palmer. You got to have rules, Mark. Got to have some rules. Ball was up in the air for a while. They're going to get a 3 and out here. Looking for the big long punt. Gets it away. Kicks it straight away. And it's short. He fields it on the run at the 45. He's down inside the 40. Going backwards, running it out. He's going to go back. He gets the edge the other way. Inside the 25 down to the 23. What a nice return there by Hardy. Little slot guy doing a pretty good job, but that was a horrible punt. Camarda did not get enough hang time, and he caught it on the run. I get you. It's definitely hard to figure tone with comments, but you do seem to be the type of guy that would prefer to see a game without penalties. I just gotta say, so I took you at least halfway seriously. All right, Josh Allen starts almost in the red zone, and they're going to hand it off to Cook. Cook's going to push forward. He's going to get 8 yards on first down there. Very nice run by Cook. Gangs of New York football. Yeah, it was really close to grabbing him by that horse collar. All right, second down and 2. I'm telling you, Buffalo cannot afford to come out of this with no points again. 2 possessions in that red zone. They got to score. There goes Cook. He's going to get the first down. Buffalo will be able to get one more first down here. This Tampa Bay defense is. Oh, they marked him down before. They marked him short. Man, I didn't see that, but okay. Here we go. Quarterback sneak. And Josh Allen gets about 3 yards on the quarterback sneak. That's what you should have done at the 1 yard line, dude. Where was this play call when they were in the red zone or when they were down there ready to score a minute ago? All right, 1st and 10, ball's at the 11. No doubt, Craig. Classic overthinking. I agree. Allen's back to throw. He rolls, looking down the field. He's got time. He tries to get the edge. He's gonna get tackled for a loss. I believe that's gonna go as a sack. Very good defense there, not letting him get out. He probably should have threw that one away. Lost 2 on the play. Allen's in the gun. 2nd and 12, back to throw, steps up. He's going to take off. He's going to run for it. He's going to make his way all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. And Josh Allen gets 6 right there, doing it himself. It's probably the way he should have did it in the first drive that they were down there, but he's finally taken the game over. All right, Bass is set for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is straight, and it is good, and Buffalo's got a double-digit lead. Holly, I'm going to tell you that she is rooting against Josh Allen in Buffalo. She is not. She would just prefer see them lose. She's also. It's not. I think she wants to just make sure that she has it as easy as she can to get to the playoffs. That's the way she looks at it. The only reason I like watching Josh Allen score points is because I got him in fantasy, and I'm struggling, so I need some points this week. Yeah, for those who weren't here just a little bit ago, uh, all of the socials are in the description. The CBS Sports Pick'em is in the description as well. Join up, compete with myself, Alex, and most of the people in this chat. It's a lot of fun as we go week to week. Alex and I, we put a dynamite prize at the end of the season. Uh, one prize last year was an Amazon gift card. I think John Jansen got that for whatever he wanted on. I can't remember exactly. We've given away a great Green Bay Packers jersey. We Some of the stuff that we come up with is a lot of fun. JB, I was 5-8 last week, my friend, and it was horrible. I never felt so bad about my picks ever. I'm looking to redeem myself this week. I'm still 4 games above Alex, and I'm 5 games out of the lead in the pick'em. I think I won the pick'em last year, to be honest. I think that's why we didn't give a prize last year. JB, also tomorrow night, Indiana Hoosier stream. We're going to talk about the season a little bit. I'm going to put some insight into what's going on right now as we get ready to start the season. Hope you can stop in for a few minutes. Definitely got some energy going for my Hoosiers this year. I haven't decided exactly yet. It depends on when I get home, but I'm going to assume it's going to be between 7 and 8 when it's going to start. It will probably be less than an hour unless we get a crowd in here and there's a lot of questions going on. Holly, you can join ours and take over. Alex has a means to get everybody a number, basically to get you near the people that are competing every week near the bottom. You can start there. I mean, I know that it's hard to win, but it's still fun to try to catch up. And it's a pretty competitive group. We've got some really solid picking machines in here that are tough to beat. Yeah, JB, just look. I'm gonna when I get done in here tonight, I'm gonna set the stream up, and I will hopefully be able to pinpoint a time. Yeah, do that. Message her on Discord. She's the administrator. She can help out, and she can get you caught up, and then you can compete with us. It's definitely a lot of fun. There is a first down run there for Tampa Bay, and that is Rachaad White. He's going to get about 2 or 3 yards. They may not have much of a running game, but they have got to get something going to keep this defense a little bit on its heels anytime. Alex has a minimum she'll put in. I don't think you can catch up, but it gives you the opportunity to get closer. Like whoever's in like last place that's been competing, and they're going to run the ball again on 2nd and 7. He's going to be stood up at the 29. Okay, I think they're trying to establish the run because that's all Baker does is pass. They have not had much of a running game. Yeah, Sports Cat, you did pretty good. Last week was tough, so I'm proud of you there. All right, Baker's back in the gun. He looks, he's going to step up. He fires downfield, wide open. There goes Chris Godwin. There was nobody within 7 yards of him. How do you get that wide open? Oh, that's how you crossed the route and you got the safety going the wrong direction. Very good play design by Tampa Bay right there. And that gets them into Buffalo territory there at the 40. And White is still going. He busts it to the outside. Do nobody on these teams tackle? Oh, that's going to come back, isn't it? Yep, that's going to be holding on the offense, and a stupid penalty prevents Tampa from getting a big gainer there. But I'm still curious to how White got through that. It looked like he was down. Let's see what happens here. Now, Palmer did hold, and White just busted through. What's up, Miss Mary? Bills to win. The tackling is getting horrible, Mark, but I think defensive guys are afraid to lead with their heads, and I think that's where a lot of the problems initiated from. Because, and there's a false start right there. I think guys are too afraid of being called for unnecessary roughness because it's hard to not lead with your head to some degree. You have to lean into a tackle. I mean, yeah, shortening the preseason does not help things much at all. Adding an extra game doesn't help much at all. A lot of these teams are ahead on defense after the preseason. Baker's back to pass. He looks, he fires, and that is always dropped on 1st and 18. That ball was just a little underthrew. Fear is the manifestation of weakness in your mind. That's what my dad says. Yeah. I think they're trying to teach these guys how to tackle in different ways. They're trying to coach them to try to keep them away from penalties, and I think in turn it's causing an effect on how well they tackle. Fires, it's completed, and that's a first down. Godwin is going to get there, and he looks a little slow to get up. I know he was on the injury report this week, and I'm not sure that he's 100%. They get that up to 3rd down and 9. Big play here. They are almost in 4 down territory. That they're in that no man's land. And after that first kick from their kicker, I don't know if I would go for a long field goal or not. Back to throw. Baker fires, and it is incomplete. It looked like he got banged on the play. And Jordan Poyer could have had the pick there as the ball was thrown to the right of his receiver. What's your take on the Kenny Pickett fade slide? Did they make that a rule? I like the fake slide. Fake slide equals slide. See, I don't know. Man, that seems like gamesmanship tact. I mean, they give you a little bit of leeway on that. Kick is up. This one looks straight, and it is good. Tampa's going to get on the board here. Yeah. His kick is ugly as is. Did you notice how that ball never turned over, Craig? Craig, will you do me a favor? Or mostly, will you do me a favor and drop the link to his stream in here so that we can go over at halftime? Tempers are already flaring. 10-3 as we go to we do. Oh God! So everybody, I'm going to pin the Maniac stream Let's see. I'm on the wrong account to do that. Let's see. Switch account. Send the blood. Let's see. Wait a minute. Why is Allen? Is that Brandon Allen? Wait, what's going on here? Did you see that? All right, that's for halftime, you all. When we get squared away at the half, we will drop in and see. We will drop by and see Maniac. So that's Josh Allen in the tent currently, correct, Craig? Okay, Kyle Allen. Yeah, too many Allens. Shoot, there's too many Josh Allens in the NFL. Two's too many. Both are good too. Uh-oh. Is anybody besides me getting tired of seeing Kelsey's on TV? The whole family. I love them, but I'm really getting tired of seeing them on TV all the time. I see a Kelsey commercial every time I turn the TV on, regardless. Well, there's Josh Allen right now. He says he's shaking his head. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I got to admit the Kelsey Taylor thing is driving me nuts. It's really taken. Well, Crafty, I think they were already getting ready to be in all them. The Kelsey's podcast is really blown up, and I think they were ready. The commercials were already being made, and then everything just kind of hit itself all together. Shoulder impingement. Now he does have shoulder troubles as is, so let's keep an eye on Josh Allen. He needs another, 15 or so fantasy points before he can leave this game. Just saying. Yeah, I see, and you know what? They got some great storytellers on that New Horizons podcast, and their shorts are good. They're really good. I wish my shorts were that good. I wish I knew how to be popular. Play action, and it's tipped up in the air, and that's intercepted. Big man on the line comes up with the ball, and he's he's rowing his boat. And see, that stuff's intentional right there. That's Golston with the interception. Holly looks down and realizes, I'm not saying I love him on the football field. I'll watch him all day. Not saying that at all. I'm just sick of the other stuff. Big time interception, and that play was busted. And Josh Allen just did not get out of the way and threw a. He tried to make a tremendous play. Here comes Baker and the Bucs back. They're almost in the red zone. Going play action, looking downfield, drops the screen pass off to White, who's at the 20, the 10. He's down to the 5, the 3, the 2-yard line. Rachaad White all the way down to the 2 on the screenplay from Baker, and Tampa is ready to score. Yeah, Crafty, he is still in the game. Rachaad White refuses to go down here, and he runs this one all the way down almost into the end zone, spinning like a pirouette motion, trying to stay out of being tackled. And there is nobody tackling tonight. There's going to be a lot of big scores today. Hands play action, throws it to the end zone, and that's caught for a touchdown. And that is Chris Godwin with the score. And Tampa Bay is within a point of tying this bad boy up. Oh, snap. Josh Allen seems to get frustrated easily. Not that I blame him. Well, Stephon Diggs is definitely frustrated on this team. He might be the next one out. He'll probably leave after this season. I can feel it. Josh Allen it doesn't seem like he has the mental capacity. I don't mean that in a bad way. It just seems like he doesn't have focus. And Kyle Allen's still warming up on the sideline. What a throw by Baker to Chris Godwin. In tight coverage. Wait, did they kick that extra point? Yeah, he is the unhappiest looking NFL superstar I've ever seen that's making more than $20 million a year. It can't be about money at this point. Yeah, he would probably fit that mold well. But it'll be a cold day in hell before Buffalo trades anybody to Kansas City. And I missed it. Did he get the extra point or not? I was running my mouth. Okay, I got you. Thank you. I don't know how I didn't see it. You missed it like a Bryce Young pass. Bro, I still feel the same way about Bryce Young. And I'll keep saying it. Bryce Young is going to be he's basically just a lot like RG3. I don't know that he has the body mass to sustain repeated hits in the NFL. His height doesn't help him play quarterback. I know it doesn't make it impossible, but it already changes the dynamic a little bit. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt, but they've got to protect him a lot better if they want him to be successful in Carolina. These other guys like C.J. Stroud and Anthony Richardson do have the right size component. They can take a few more shots. So I see a pattern. If it's in the blood, calls Bills, bet on the other team. Oh, Bills are going to win this game. Well, I shouldn't say that. I could care less, honestly. I just want to win my pick 'em. But both Alex and I picked Buffalo, so there you go. Josh Allen is on the field. Well, Richardson's shoulder injury. Yeah, true, Jim. We get to see Will Levis this weekend. I am not a big fan of his, but we'll see if he can turn it something into the NFL. Diggs is in the backfield with Josh Allen, and they're going to hand it off to Cook. Cook's got a lane. He's got 10 yards plus 5, all the way out to a 19-yard run on first down. Nobody's tackling in this game. The Diggs decoy, that you're right, and it worked too. All right, first down and 10. Ball's at the 43. They should. They need to run the ball. Allen's in the gun. He looks to throw, fires. It is caught. That's Gabe Davis, first down, and then a few more. They cross midfield and get into Tampa territory. Gabe Davis is probably the biggest Chiefs killer on this team. Everybody wants to stay healthy for when they're traded. Right on, Crafty. Back to throw, looks, steps into it, and it's completed. And that's Gabe Davis again. It's going to be a short game. Maybe 2. Could be 3. Rocking the hits. Yeah, Diggs is a great decoy if you know how to use him. There's a handoff to Cook. And Cook just runs forward for 8 yards every time. If Tampa does not get in here and stop the run, they should not stop running the ball. I hand it to him again. I'd keep running it until they stopped it. Heck, I'd run twice here. Looks like they're going to bring some pressure. Hands it off. There's a first down for Cook. I would hand the ball off every single time until they stop it. Nice draw, absolutely. Run the ball until they prove they can stop it. Then play action's a super viable option if you want to throw it. All right. Back to throw this time. Looking, lets it go. Gets it out to Stephon Diggs, who gets the first down and gets out of bounds inside the 20. They are in the red zone. Buffalo's moving right back down the field. He was looking for Diggs the whole way. They used the Dalton Kincaid pick. It's a very good set of plays, Craig. Looks, fires, back shoulder for Gabe Davis, who wasn't looking for the ball yet. Same play as earlier on the opposite side. This time he never turned and looked for the ball. Josh Allen threw it. But you know what they stopped doing there? They stopped running the ball. JSP. If you want to watch a man eat hot peppers, that dude is on it. Johnny Small Pepper in the house. Allen's in the gun. 2nd and 10. They know he's going to pass. Coverage should be better, but he does the draw play to Cook. And this time they have pressure and they're waiting for it. And he goes down. Not running it on first down was bad there. They're going to force Josh Allen to make a play. See, right here, you drop your guys into coverage, and I bet he runs the ball. He'll run it if nobody's there. 3rd down and 12. 2:53 to go until the half. I don't even seem right. 3rd and 12, back to throw. He rolls, he scrambles, he's going to fires, and that's a touchdown right there. Dalton Kincaid, as Allen scrambles out to the side of the pocket, gets the touchdown. And Buffalo jumps back up by 6. Plenty of time for Baker and the Bucs to go back down the field. They used their 1st-round pick there, honestly, so they better have gotten a good one. He's very athletic. Kick is up, and it is good, and we have a 17-10 lead. Definitely going to be definitely going to be an asset to that offense. When Josh Allen starts looking shaky is when he has pressure. Same problem that we saw, playing from behind and under pressure is really hard on Josh Allen. A lot like Brock Purdy last week. Makes you wonder why Kyle Pitts hasn't just blossomed in Atlanta. Yes, sir. Dalton Kincaid with the he going across the field. Let's see. Who do I got so far? Josh Allen's already got 17 and a half fantasy points. She gets off sometime around 9:30, I think. Having trouble with Drake London, yeah. Who else has got points in here? Murray. That's it. Oh, I got Buffalo's defense. Well, that ain't working out too good. Yeah, Sports Cat, she's part-time, so if they say she has to stay, she has to stay. 1st down and 10, ball's at the 25, and it's going to hand it off, and White's going to bust through for 15 yards on 1st down. If they can't stop that, there's no sense in doing anything different. First and 10, he drops it off the screen pass to White. White's going to get all the way out to the 47, about 3 yards short of the 1st down, and that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Time hasn't changed yet. I can't. I'm not exactly sure when it changes this year. I think it's sometime in November or the very end of October. Shoot a look. November 5th. I hate daylight savings time. Even though I get an extra hour of sleep, it still makes me mad. Yeah, I don't like having to change my clock. I just would rather it be dark more hours in the day. That's not a question for me, Kay. That's a question for her. I believe she could be full time, but I'm not sure if she wants to be full time. Man, I'm glad I don't have volume most nights in here. I could use some sleep. I could use some pizza too. I'm hungry. Get Fitzpatrick off the field. Sleep is a luxury. All right, second down and 3. Ball's at the 47. 2 minutes to go before the half. Baker's going to go hand it off to White. They're going to let him try to get the first down, and he is stuffed. My hair, it might look a little blue. I've got that blue look going in here. I'm going to change it. Just today, it's a little blue still. I'm experimenting. I can't see my own stream, so I don't even know what it looks like. So, a little bit. Baker's back to throw. He fires. It's first down. And Godwin tries to get out of bounds, but the clock is going to wind. 1 minute 12 to go. It is a first down. Tampa, I'm not sure how many timeouts they got. They switched off of it really fast there. Go blood red. I'll do it. 55 seconds to go. Baker's back to throw. He gets it, drops it off to White. White's going to get down to the 41. They have 2 timeouts left, and I think somebody uses one there. 47 seconds, my bad. NFL game of the week Thursday night. I hope they flex Sunday night football this week in the worst possible way. All right, here comes Mayfield back on the field. They do have 47 seconds left, and I think they used a timeout there, so they should have one remaining. You're absolutely correct. If he hangs around, he can pull an upset. 2nd and 4. And I think that's going to be some kind of a false start. Yes. My defense doesn't miss false starts, do they? They always calling that stuff out. There it is, 2nd 9, back to pass. He's got pressure, and he's going to be sacked for a big loss there. They're going to have to hurry up and get it back. And that is a big play by Oliver for Buffalo. And they are going to take a timeout here as to not waste any more time. And that will be their final timeout. Penalties kill, in case you didn't notice. Baker just got trapped. He didn't have nowhere to move or throw. But he didn't turn it over, so you got to give him a little credit. Third and 15. It's back to throw. Looks down the field. Fires. He's got a wide open Cade Otton, who's going to get really, really close. The ball is at the 41-yard line. I think they're going to go for it here. 4th down and 3. No, they're going to attempt to kick this. I'm guessing. McLaughlin's out there to try to kick it. Somebody stop the clock. Buffalo uses a timeout here. After this ugly field goal attempt he had in the first few minutes of this game, I don't know. Made it from 57, missed from 50. I don't like the way the ball comes off this guy's foot. It makes me nervous. All right. Four on the play clock. Are they going to kick it? I don't understand. They didn't have a timeout there. Are they going to not attempt to kick the field goal? Boo. That was horrible. Yeah, they took the 5-yard penalty so that they could punt. Now they're going to punt it, and he boots it, and that's into the end zone. Should have tried to kick the field goal. I believe Buffalo gets it after half. None of that made sense. I don't understand it. If nothing else, leave your offense on the field on 4th and 3. I don't know. And that is going to get us to halftime. Let me fix my scoreboard here, and we will get ready to take a few minutes here, and we will go buzz by and see Maniac. I mean, it still is a one-score game. Okay. We're going to do this nice and early here. Get this thing ready to roll. Everybody stop in there, say hello, show some love for Maniac and his stream tonight. And then we'll come back over here and we'll talk about some of what we saw there in the first half, go over some numbers. All right. And let's get it. Yeah, there we go. Get in there and show some love to Maniac. Definitely with his bucs on the line today. I wish I could hear it. And I can't, but that's okay. Yeah. There you go. We'll go over that. Oh, if you want, you can jump over to the other one that he's got going there and say, hey. Jumped in on Nevitz. Swing over there for just a second. And we will get back to some regular football. Smash that like for them guys, y'all. Give them a little bit of love. Nevitz only got 26 subscribers. Bust him up a little bit there. Definitely help him out just a hair. Let me make sure that I'm not missing any action here. Oh, shoot. Oh. Okay. Yeah. We all over the place tonight. Yeah, it's always fun. It's the best thing to do, too, when people come by and show your channel some love, a la Tom Grossi. Coming in here showing us a lot of love and support. It makes you want to do better and have fun. So kudos to everybody else that we can go give a little bit of love to and help. And we will be sliding back over here, but definitely had some fun going over there and seeing Maniac and his buddy Nevitz. Definitely some fun there. And we are at the half. And let me get back over here so I can see where I'm going. I want to stay there. Make sure I drop a like. Yeah, got it. All right. And lo and behold, there's an Alex.
Hello? Am
Hello?
am I a guest today or?
No, you're not a guest today.
I would have been here a few minutes sooner, but I pulled in my driveway and I wanted to watch that 2-minute drive that the Bucs were in. Just to camera. Just to see what was gonna happen. I didn't want to be in transition watching it.
Yeah, so Holly decided that she's gonna message you through Discord. She wants to join up and do she wants to continue to do the pick 'em. I said you would hit them with a minimal number, like that you've been like whatever you put people at when they want to join late.
What?
Don't you bump everybody up to like the bottom of the barrel?
It does it by itself. I don't do
Oh,
that.
oh, okay. There you go. It does it by itself.
It's supposed to anyway.
Well,
If it
Holly
doesn't, I
definitely wants
will.
in.
If it doesn't, I will. Because I can just add enough picks to make it even. What's up, Holly? What's up, Sports Cat? You want to know something about Sports Cat?
Yeah, sure.
He spent the all week long, trying to fight with me.
Why?
That's our local Sports Cat for you.
Hey, I'm gonna switch off of my OBS really quick. Hey, just curious, did you happen to like my scoreboard today?
Yeah, of course.
I made a new one while I was piddling today, trying to get everything done.
What's
I shall
good,
return.
mostly? Mark, Roberto.
Hey,
How we
Rob showed
feeling?
up.
How we feeling? How we doing? Rob, you shouldn't be disappointed if you are right now because they're not playing bad. Let's be honest. I wasn't sure if he was frozen or if I was frozen or what. But how much can I curse in here? And you know what? Dad's not in here right now, so I make the rules, and you can say whatever you want. Just be nice to the people in the chat. Be respectful of the chat members, and that's all I ask. Dad is the stickler. Well, gotta crack a cold one up with the blood fam. I'd say the boys, but we got Holly in here. I don't know if there's any other females in here unless you wanna count Sports Cat. Hey, he's back. It's okay, Rob, you got your message out before he got back. I've never ever saying oh dude, the whole fair catch thing. Oh my gosh, you come back and I get all fuzzy.
You got blurry quick.
I didn't even do anything. But yeah, even Pat McAfee, man. Maniac Raid, what's good, Maniac? How you feeling about your Buccaneers?
Now
Whoa.
we just went over there and his buddy Nevitz was in there. He was a diehard Bills fan and they were streaming together. How's that for fun?
I did not get to say anything to Maniac, but I jumped over. I gave him a like. I was at work. Hey Dave, appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Thank you,
Also,
Dave.
Pizzle,
Much
what's
love, bro.
good? What is good? So I due to Pizzle's recommendation, I don't know what's going on with my camera right now, but due to Pizzle's recommendation, I had downloaded the Underdog Fantasy Sports Betting app. So that's what I'm playing with today. And I used Grassi and Perna's. Sorry, I gotta fix that. It's bothering me. Code. So they double your first deposit. So I had some extra free money, and I've just been playing today.
Yeah, the Alexes are rampant in here today.
Alex is the Pizzle is the best, but Alex is a cool name. No, the camera's not trash. I think it's got to do with lighting because this man uses the exact same camera, exact same microphone. Everything we have is pretty well the same, other than our computers.
They're really not that far apart, honestly.
When Alex is alone here, we're allowed to say anything except me. I have restrictions. Yes, because you're the blood baby.
You're like a blood droplet.
You make me feel like a parent.
Dang. And you should want to keep in check. You're still young.
I am responsible with our local sports cat. Oh, Chris, I didn't even see this, but he says, "Speak of the devil." You know what? I will say, we haven't seen too many of these bad boys today. Too many bad ones,
don't
anyway.
ruin it.
I do what I can. Oh, dude, school is the most. As much as everybody needs to get an education and go to school, school is the most toxic place for children. Not because of the teachers, not because of the school. It's just because of that's how children are.
Yeah, one of the other thing we were talking about in here, nobody's tackling very well today at all.
Cheers. Cheers, everyone. Dr. Pepper is the superior beverage. Although my Twitter bio says Mountain Dew. I like Mountain Dew too. Mostly Baja Blast. Dude,
Kids can be mean.
kids are the worst. I mean, we all went to school, different generations, different ages, but it's not any different from when you went to school than when I went to school. That's sports cats in school. Kids don't change, man. Dude, okay, I'll give it to you. Sunkist is superior, but it's like I almost don't even consider it a soda. Like, obviously it is, but like when you think of soda, you're like Coke, Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper. Like it's like the top four, really. Like Sunkist is like a special surprise guest, right? Like it's almost like juice, but caffeinated. Like
I was gonna say like a good B movie, like a cult classic.
yeah, dude, it's so special in its own way, and it deserves the spotlight, but it just doesn't belong in the same like category of like the top guys. Like,
Sunkist is the only orange soda that has caffeine in it.
but all orange sodas are good.
Yeah, for different
I'm pretty
reasons.
sure you only consume orange things, so it doesn't matter. Like orange soda, orange G Fuel, orange juice, orange Sunny D, orange Fanta. Like I'm pretty sure all you do is drink orange things.
It is my favorite color, and therefore I like it.
Dude, Baja Blast. See, Baja Blast, it's Mountain Dew, but it's like Sunkist. It deserves its own spotlight. Because Mountain Dew is Mountain Dew, but there's 500 different kinds of Mountain Dew. But when you talk about Mountain Dew, you think of the OG, the green can, what's been around forever. Dude, I'm not even kidding. I'm pretty sure like his only dress shirt is orange. Like
I got an orange one and a white one and a black one.
He had an orange, black, and white jersey to pick from. He picked the orange one. Like his entire personality is just orange. And there's nothing wrong with that. I make red a lot of my personality. And it may not be Chiefs red, but every shade of red you can think of. Even my headphones, man. Like my computer has options of lights. I keep it at red. Like red is good for me. But oh, I do like McDonald's orange drink also. I get their fruit punch every now and then too. I used to drink their Coke, but once they switched from the styrofoam cups, like I feel like they changed also the recipe of the Coke. It's not good anymore. Like some people still put it as a top tier drink, but I just don't feel like it's top tier anymore.
Did you pick an offense that you wanted, by the way?
Yeah, I gave you the Tampa Bay.
I get Baker and the Bucs.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, I usually just go with the AFC team if possible. But here lately, there's been just a couple interesting NFC teams, and
so the question was posed earlier: who you'd be rooting for in this game and why?
Tampa. It's not even about Baker. First of all, I loved this team, the core players of this team before Tom, and most of them are still there. And so I feel no differently. I don't like Baker. I don't like Tom, but I love a lot of people on this team. And anything to knock Buffalo down. They've looked like crap for 3 weeks straight.
Dalton Kincaid is on fire all the way out to the 45.
I do need some Stephon Diggs catches, though. Like, please. And Mike Evans, can these two guys please get involved in this game? Like, that's all I ask for the second half.
Well, there you go. They're playing right now. You're watching, right?
Yeah, I said I wanted Tampa Bay, so
I
you're watching, right?
I thought you wanted Buffalo. I
You're
thought you said you wanted the AFC.
I
Allen's back to
swear
pass. He
I
fires.
swear I'm pretty sure I talk to you all the time. You're the only person I talk to, and you never hear a word I say.
I thought I was taking Baker and the Bucks. That's what I thought I heard.
You said, "What team do you want?" And I said, "I think I want Tampa Bay."
I got it. Okay,
But that sounded like Buffalo.
all right. It is 2nd down and 2. They're going to hand it off. There goes Cook. Nobody's tackling today. Everybody can run rampant. That's a 1st down.
Bro, how are you ahead of me? I haven't even seen this 2nd down play yet.
1st and 10.
All right, let me refresh my stream.
Thank you, Mr. Pizzle.
Pizzle.
Allen's
Thank you.
play action. He rolls out. He's got the edge. He's going to take off and run. He's going to get the 1st down, but there is a penalty flag on the field, and he's pointing at it like it's the defense. Not sure what it is. Yeah, Sports Cat wants you to be Zach Wilson for Halloween.
I thought
It is
about
going to
it.
be on the defense.
I thought about it. I really did.
You can pull it off.
My hair's too blonde. I'm just trying to figure out how you're so ahead of me.
They're showing the replay now. Allen's rolling out of the pocket.
Yeah,
That
you're
worked
like a whole
against
play
Florida.
ahead of me.
I don't know.
I don't know what you don't know. I was just telling you.
Some people were ahead of us last week. They were calling
Yeah,
out
but
stuff.
we're not
Allen gets Gabe
usually.
Davis, who's going to get inside the 30, down all the way to the 20-yard line and into the red zone as Buffalo is rolling here.
All right, what? We need to figure something out here. Give me this football game.
Rob, you're just drinking too much alcohol. She's not blurry. First and 10. Ball is at the 20. Allen's back to pass, looks, fires, and he is going to complete that. And that is going to be Stephon Diggs at the 17.
Wait, Chris, why did you say how's soccer going? I have no idea. What do you mean how's soccer going? Dude, let me pull it up on my phone and see if I'm on the same page as you on my phone.
All right.
This is bothering me because our Amazon ones usually do not.
And that's an outlet to Davis. He's at the 10, inside the 5, all the way down and out of bounds at the 2-yard line. And let's see if Josh Allen makes the same stupid decisions on the goal line here as they did earlier.
What? He said, "Oh, my bad. I thought you still played." What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was trying to.
She plays FIFA sometimes on the PlayStation.
I haven't played FIFA in like at least 5 years.
I was trying to find some manner that you played soccer still.
I don't know. One time I kicked the ball into a net on Fortnite.
All right, Buffalo. Allen's under center. He's going to go. He's going to hand it off. And Latavius Murray is going to try to bust it to the outside. He's going to be tackled at the 5. The one time I benched Gabe Davis in fantasy. Never bench him against the Chiefs either.
Oh, that was cold.
That's the one guy that seems to he plays well against the Chiefs. He's played well tonight. Latavius Murray there tries to get to the outside. I benched him today, so I hope he doesn't get a touchdown here.
That's almost mean.
They're going to hand it off. No play action. Allen fires to the back of the end zone. Touchdown! Gabe Davis.
Bro, I just want Stephon Diggs. Do you have any? It's in the blood
the back of the end
stickers
zone, and he was
available.
wide open.
We might have some.
Holly, I got one right here. If you want to get me an address, I'll send it.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna go get my AirPods because it's lined up with you on my
Kick
phone.
us up, and it is good.
That's so stupid.
Did you restart your browser?
Yeah, it's just behind you, but my phone is on the same point with you.
Huh.
So I'm gonna go get my AirPods so I can hear the game. Boop, 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 boop. Diggs is demanding a trade after this. Yeah, after he threw that touchdown to Dalton Kincaid, they showed like a zoomed in shot of Diggs, and I was like, he is going to commit a felony against Josh Allen on the sideline. If Allen's not hurt now, he's about to be. Yeah, Diggs might just sit down.
Yeah, so Sports Cat, I got my light turned down today. We probably got pretty equal light in the room.
I have like a lamp on the other side of the room, but that's all the light I have in here other than the computer screen. But I'll be right back.
But it is the camera. The camera doesn't like low light. I have one of these, just a little small one that mounts to my screen, and I got a small ring light, just cheap. I'm not gonna lie, I don't put a lot of money into the lighting. Still trying to figure out the shelving unit I want to put back there. That little one I got, it's not that good. I got so much stuff I want to display on my wall. My studio area is coming together. Also, anybody that was in here earlier wasn't in here earlier that's part of the basketball crew, tomorrow night we are going to talk IU basketball in here for probably about half an hour to 45 minutes, sometime between 7 and 8 o'clock, I would assume, and get ready for our season. Also, those that are in here from my other channel, I do have a couple streams that will be coming up just when I can get them off. It'll be Members Week very shortly there as well.
Oh yeah, I was working on changing the scoreboard, but I was mad about the stream. All right, give me a second. I got it.
Last week, 1 reception for 6 yards. This week, 8 for 79 and a touchdown. Gabe
All right.
Davis.
Bench Gabe, so Diggs doesn't leave you. There we go. There we go. All right. All right, kickoff is up. And it'll be a touchback. Now I got to figure out where to put my phone so I can watch this. This is dumb. Really dumb. I guess I'll just sit it on the keyboard. That's perfect. All right, let's get some Mike Evans on this drive. Please. All right, 1st and 10, gonna fake the handoff. Baker's under pressure. He spins out of a sack. He's gonna keep it himself. Take off running. Cross the 30. Gets a 1st down. Good play, Baker. Good play.
You know, that dude, I was talking about it earlier. He is truly in desperation mode because if he fails in Tampa, nobody's going to sign him again. He's playing every snap like it's his last.
Dude, they were talking about how he's had like 8 head coaches in his 6 years in the league. That's freaking nuts.
Only person that had more in his first 6 years was Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick with 11. He'll catch up at this point. From the 36, gonna keep it on the ground this time to White. He'll get about 2 yards on the ground. I also need like 10 more yards on the ground from him.
He's had a pretty good game.
You know what? He's run the ball better than I thought they'd be able to against this defense because it's the secondary for Buffalo that's really been hurting lately, not the defensive line, the run stoppers. All right, 2nd down and 8. The play clock is running down. And they get the ball off in time. He's going to hand it off to White again. He spins out of the first tackle, and he's going to pick up a couple more across the 40. It will be 3rd down. About 5 yards with 9 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, mostly one more stop of this Tampa offense in this game could get out of hand really quick.
Yeah, I agree. I respect them for still running the football, though. They're trying to open up something for him. Looks like Buffalo is going to bring pressure here on 3rd down and 5. Baker steps up in the pocket. He's going to take off running to the left. He's going to get hit, and he'll get a yard or two, but not much doing, and it is going to be 4th down. At what point do they decide to go for it on 4th down? Not here, obviously. If it was a little closer, maybe. Hello?
Yeah, I was sitting there just thinking about I was thinking about the score and they're just a little bit too far away. But
Yeah, I think if they had gotten one more, maybe 2 yards on that, 4th and 1, 4th and 2, punt is up. And it's going to be a short kick, but it rolls inbounds to the 10. He'll pick it up and run it back to about
that
the
was a weird
19.
bounce.
That was weird. I thought it went out of bounds, but it bounced in.
Did it hit the Tampa Bay guy?
It rolled so smoothly for a football.
It was like somebody just rolled it like a bowling ball.
That's what I was thinking, like a bowling ball. It rolled really smooth for such an oblong-shaped ball of air.
Yeah, the big early on tonight, the big topic of conversation was Josh Allen. If he gets flustered, or he starts trailing, he starts trying to push too hard, and that's when he has trouble. Today, he's been running the ball a little bit, even though they probably don't want him to, and he's done pretty well.
I don't care what it is. It's a football, man.
It's an ellipsoid.
I don't even know with the slight lisp that I have if I can even say that. I like oblong. There's no S in it.
He's the only person I've ever heard it call it an ellipsoid.
No, someone else in here a year or two ago was going on and telling. That's how I even learned that it was called that, because someone come in here and said it. And I was like, I've literally never heard that word before. I underestimated how hard it is to throw a football compared to spherical objects. Yeah, man, because if the weird part about throwing a football, it's almost like you throw it easier the less hard you throw it. But you have to, if to put zip on it, you have to throw it hard.
Got to follow it around. You got to get it to spin. I mean, it takes practice to learn how to throw a football for sure.
I mean, I used to be able to throw a football really well. Probably not as much now. But when I was a kid, that's pretty much all we ever did. It was throw a football. I can't even say that word, so I am not going to use that term. I've learned don't say things that you can't pronounce because you sound dumb. And I sound dumb enough every week making picks trying to tell you who I think's going to win football games. So I will sip my Dr. Pepper and not know how to say that word. Back in the day, I could throw a football over the mountains.
And there goes Latavius Murray on first down there. He's going to get about maybe a yard or two.
Yeah, but I'm talking about when I was like 10. I'm almost 30. So that's a long time ago. I am technically a child, but I am definitely an adult too.
Second down and 8. Allen's back to pass. He dumps it out to Murray. Murray's going to get a few yards, probably about 4. It's going to bring up third and 4 or 5.
Getting into geometry and physics in here. You never know what kind of conversations we're going to have in here. Don't say almost 30 because I'm your age and I already feel old. Hey, then Mary calling me a kid should make you feel good, Chris.
I still think Chris is a kid. I think he's lying. Allen's back to pass. He's looking. He's got plenty of time. He rolls out. He's going to fire downfield, and that is caught. And that is Kincaid, who's having a massive game today.
I mean, you can get as technical as you like. I'm still not going to say it.
What, Chris? Are you going to hurt my feelings about not having a Super Bowl again?
Hey, they beat the Bills last week.
I'm a nerd too. I think we're all a little bit nerdy in here.
I like to learn.
And man, that's Hardy, I think, and he got black. No, that's Diggs.
Well, that's Diggs. Yeah, I enjoy learning, but that's like knowledge I'll put up here. I will probably never reciprocate to somebody else.
If Coach would have put me in back in '84, we'd have won state.
Love that.
All right, second down and 5 here. If Buffalo scores here, you can just chalk this game up to being done.
Tampa needs to stop on
Back
this.
to throw, looking down the field. He's going to let it go, and that is 2 Diggs, and there's a little bit of hand fighting out there. Diggs wants a penalty. Maybe not so much. I thought
Diggs
he was
is
going to
not.
get it.
Diggs wants out of Buffalo. That's what Diggs wants. He's not going to fight for a penalty anymore.
I think Diggs pushed off there at the end. All right, third and 5. Tampa needs to stop in the worst possible way right here. Allen's back to throw. He fires. It's caught. Oh, it's dropped. Diggs with the drop. Hit him right in the hands. Allen's crying for the penalty flag now. He's not going to get it, and they are going to be forced to punt.
Woohoo! Ooh, can Tampa capitalize on stopping them at midfield?
I mean, Chris, what would you do if you had Diggs on your team? I mean, what would you do? Just sit and look at him? You got nobody to get him the ball.
Dude, they've had every kind of receiver go through New England in the last 3 years. And they keep saying it's the receiver's problem. They've had every type you can think of.
Look at that punt.
And it bounces out at the 1.
That punter's on fire. Look at him. He's fired up. Yeah.
Dude, I'd be fired up too, man.
That thing bounced straight in the air.
That's like hitting a home run.
Look at that.
You play baseball, man.
It just died.
You know, kickers have victories too. Shout out to all kickers, to all punters, and to all backup punters named Patrick Mahomes. I love you all. Special teams is important.
Special teams is important.
That is exactly the amount of math that I took, Holly. But calculus was the last math that I took. It was like I took pre-calc and I tried really hard, and then I took like college calculus and it was my senior year of high school and I just didn't care anymore. That's what happened.
Panther.
Punters'
Underline.
lives matter, dude. Everybody on the special teams, I don't care from the rookie to the long snapper to the punter to the kicker to all of the guys on the line protecting the punter, protecting the kicker, and even the guys on the other side. These you really tiny rookie wide receivers that they're throwing back there to receive punts and kickoffs. Like, they have the most dangerous job trying to return a punt or a kick. Uh, Everybody on the special teams is just as important as anybody else on the team. They just don't get the credit half the time. Speaking of kickers, my kicker showed up on the injury report list today. Last week, yeah, butt kicker, dude, he's been perfect this year, literally perfect. Now is not the time. If you're not in the Ray era, Lewis era, you're fine. Or Palomalo, dude, for that matter. Yeah, Holly gets it. Special teams matters, man. This game is getting out of hand. Hey, Tampa Bay just got to stop. They're still only down 2 scores.
They need a good drive here and score by the end of the quarter or right at the beginning of the fourth. Todd Bowles coaches like he's not going to be there very long.
He's just kind of got this aura around him, and you can see it every time they show him that he knows. 1st and 10, gonna put the ball on the ground. I think that's Vaughn, and he might get a yard or two. If that's not Vaughn, I apologize. I'm watching it on a cell phone.
If it's not Vaughn, it's Chase Edmonds.
It may be Chase Edmonds, but all I know is it was not White.
Yeah, because it wasn't number 1.
It wasn't number 1. Who gets fired first, Bowl? Can I answer Brandon Staley?
Brandon Staley.
In a fight versus Todd Bowles and Frank Reich, I choose Brandon Staley. All right, 1st and 10 now, or sorry, 2nd and 8 from the 5. They're going to put it on the ground again. He's going to get smacked hard. He'll pick up a yard. It's going to be 3rd. You know what? I liked the run on 1st down. It gave him a little bit of room, but I don't know if I agree with the run on 2nd down in the position that they're in.
No, they've got it. They're about to the point where they have to abandon it, but they need to get some yardage and get out of this.
That's what I'm saying. I was very happy with the 1st down run. It got him 2 yards, moved him to the 5, have a little bit of room. How do you have a losing record with Herbert and Eckler on the same team? There's a lot of guys on that team that you could add to that list of names, too. 3rd and 7, Baker has time, fires. It's caught to Godwin, but he is going to be short of the 1st down.
Man, now do you go for it?
How about this is what's going to happen before the trade deadline. Stephon Diggs for Mike Evans. Even trade is what's going to happen.
Wow.
So neither of them can get targeted on another team.
Gosh. That 2nd down run was costly there.
I'm telling you, I did not like that 2nd down run. Now it's 4th and 2. They're forced to punt because they're in their own red zone. Punt is up. Really solid punt to about the 26. There's a flag down. And he's going to return it back to the 50. Ball comes out, but I think he may be down. Either way, Tampa grabs it just in case.
They're all saying down by contact.
Yeah, but what's the flag? Because it was before he caught it, too. Okay, he's down by contact, but there's a hold on Buffalo. And it'll be first down Buffalo. Dude, work was weird. It was like a long day, but somehow my day, I feel like it went by fast, but really slow. It was weird. I didn't eat at work today. Well, I had a peanut butter sandwich, which that's pretty much every day at work, so that doesn't count as eating. I cleaned a little bit. I don't really know. My day was just so weird. Which NFL coach would win in a fight? I'm having a tough time deciding if I take Sean McVay or Robert Saleh to win it all. Bro, Robert Saleh showed a few weeks ago on the sideline that he's crazy.
So
Give me,
Sirianni, I put him in there.
but
D'Amico Ryans.
but he didn't give you context. So therefore, like I feel like maybe there's a bracket he's doing, and these are the final two. But I would, I think Sean McVay's in really good shape. But Robert Saleh is a defense coach, right? And he's also crazy. Also, you got to be insane to coach in New York. Give me Saleh.
Out of those two, I take Robert Saleh.
See, I feel like I just convinced you.
Out of those two, yeah, I would.
I feel like I just convinced you.
But I'm still going D'Amico Ryans if you give me everybody in the NFL.
He didn't though.
He's in a
Dude,
bracket. That's cool.
I feel like
how do they determine the winner? Huh.
By picking between Robert Saleh and McVay. It's like a March Madness bracket of coaches. So D'Amico Ryans got beat out by somebody.
Can't imagine.
He wants to fight a ref.
Mike
No
Vrabel
reason.
would be a pretty good one too.
Nah. Mike Vrabel just kind of swells up nowadays. Gets all red. He yells, but he's just not intimidating. Robert Saleh showed that he's a psychopath. I'd pick Saleh between those two. Just because McVay is buff doesn't mean I trust him.
There's the pass out to Gabe Davis, and there he goes. Another 9 yards knocked out of bounds. Gabe Davis having a very good day today.
But if I picked any head coach over all 32, I would take Dan Campbell. Hands down.
Second down and 2. There's the handoff. There goes Cook, and he's going to get the first down. Buffalo's had some really good, timely running today.
Wait, who beat out Angry Daboll? See, I put Daboll the same as Vrabel. Like, they yell, and their face gets red, and they swell. Like, but in a fight, I don't know.
I feel like if they put him in the ring to fight, I feel like Belichick would just pull a gun and shoot him.
That's exactly what would happen, dude. No, give me Dane Campbell. I'd put Dane Campbell up against Robert Saleh.
First and 10, fires down the sideline. Gabe Davis or Stephon Diggs with the back shoulder throw. That's another first down, and Buffalo is on the move again.
They yell and they swell, exactly. That's how I feel about Vrabel. Well, like if you would ask me like 5 to 10 years ago about Vrabel, I'd probably say, yeah, he could whoop up on some people in a fight. But nowadays,
Dude, I'm telling you, Tampa Bay is very aggressive on the corners and stuff like that.
What a catch by Stephon Diggs, by the way.
Absolutely. They're handsy to beat all, and they're still pulling in these catches. Fires over the middle. Ooh. Almost a big pick there. He went to gun that ball to Gabe Davis and threw it a little too hard. It was spicy.
What he gets for not giving up on Gabe Davis, bro. I love referring to things as spicy, by the way, so I appreciated that.
Yeah, while I was sitting there, you talking about the coaches battle. I was thinking about that scene in
You,
Indiana Jones. Oh, what the heck was that?
bro, this is exactly what I mean. Like, it reminds me of like Randy Marsh. He's like, I ain't hear no bell.
Bat Dad. Brian Dable's like Bat Dad.
Brian
No, I
Dable's
was kind
like,
of thinking of when I was talking about Belichick earlier, just pulling a gun. Remind that scene from Raiders of the Lost Ark where the ninja dude's like doing all his kung fu moves, and Indiana Jones just pops a cap in his head.
they are still making Gridiron Heights, I believe. I watched one recently. It was a short one though, and it was about Zach Wilson and Aaron Rodgers. It was either right after Rodgers got hurt or it was preseason before he got hurt.
And that is going to be a defensive offsides penalty.
Oh, that sucks. But I love Gridiron Heights. Dude, that goes from 3rd and 10 to 3rd and 5.
Much more doable now for Josh Allen and company. 102 left to go in the third. Allen's back to throw. Here comes pressure. He steps up, takes off. He's going to run for it. He's got it, and he's going to slide down inside about the 47.
My dad is like Randy Marsh if Randy Marsh could fight. My dad's nothing like Randy Marsh if Randy could or could not fight. But Randy Marsh has got to be the best character in South Park, dude. Like, you know, you can make arguments for just about anybody, but like, it's hard for me to put anyone above him.
Cook's got the handoff, and he busts through the hole for 8. He's gotten more 8-yard runs today than anybody I've ever seen in my life.
Their portrayal of Patrick Mahomes' voice was very Kermity and hilarious. I love it.
I'm more like Peter Griffin.
This is funny. Dan Campbell's in Detroit. That says a lot right there. Dude has to fight at the gas station every day.
There's the snap. Allen's back to throw. Here comes the blitz. He's going to be slung down for a big loss.
What is he throwing his hands up for? Was there a hold? And that's gonna be the end of the third.
I think he was pointing for offsides. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can make the argument in earlier seasons he's not that great, but like he's the whole show the later you get into South Park.
Randy Marsh is my favorite character, I think, for sure.
He's one of the best of all time. I can't even think of a character that I would put above him.
I mean, his personality is just on time, man.
Like, I'm just sitting here thinking, like, I've always been a huge Kenny fan, and, you know, whatever. Kenny's a great character, but I wouldn't put him above Randy. Cartman's good too, but I think Stan and Randy combo, because Stan hates him. Like, I am Lord. Yeah, I am Lord.
I can think of so many Randy moments that are just great.
And you can't think of anybody else. Maybe Butters. You know, Butters is good.
There's no other adult characters that are near as good as Randy.
I mean, I like all the interactions with all the adults with Sheila. Like, I don't like Sheila, but I like how the rest of them treat her and talk about her.
I guess Gerald is probably my second favorite dad.
Dude, I might do that on my next off days. Just spend the day watching South Park. That sounds like a good idea. Something new with South Park's coming out soon. I think I saw a commercial yesterday.
Yeah, Mr. Garrison's.
Yeah, but
he's such a turd.
He's a turd sandwich. Tally, but when you think of Tally anymore, you think of him side by side with Randy. Like back in the day, Tally was great on his own, but you don't think of that as much now. You think of Tally and Randy. Any Canadian character? Oh, I do like Ike. I know that he's not all of the Canadian characters, but I do like Ike.
Have a Montequilla butter shirt. I love it. Here we go. 3rd and 11. Allen back to throw. He fires. It's going to be completed, but it's going to be short. That is Diggs, and it's going to be about 3 yards short. And they are in no man's land. I suspect they will go here.
I love that they wait till the 4th quarter to remember that they have Stephon Diggs. Yeah, I like Butters, man.
I could go for see a Diggs touchdown pass just to see it.
I've been saying that. It's the first snap.
It's 4th and 4. Here we go. They're not going.
No, they're not going. Or they use a timeout and go. They're not letting Bass try an extra long field goal. He's already missed too many this year.
Nope, they're gonna punt away and they're gonna play defense. So Tampa Bay has not been eliminated from this game yet. They still got time.
Dude, the Ninja Star episode. Oh my god.
They knew they couldn't take him to the doctor, so they shaved the dog and took him to the vet.
They took him to the vet because they put a star in his eye. And no adults were involved at all, and they didn't question the children, man. My favorite episode of all time, and I know there's so many better episodes, but like it stuck with me since I was young, is the freaking Casa Bonita episode where he locks him in a cellar and tells him the world's ending, pretty much.
And that punt's going to be down inside the 4.
Dude, these punters are having themselves a day.
Whoever came up with the floppy-headed Canadians should have got an Emmy. Yeah.
No, dude, but Casa Bonita, like, when he finally gets out, he goes to the dump, and the woman was like, hey, aren't you that kid that they've been looking for like a week? And he just pulls his pants down. He said, I'm here to repopulate the earth. And she's like, what?
Dude, this has been a punter's dream tonight.
Dude, the punters having themselves a day. The Facebook episode and the medicinal fried chicken episode. That one's really good too. I watched at work in the break room yesterday, Monday. It's not what it was originally called, but the chicken lover episode. Where the dude with the chickens trying to teach the town cop how to read. That's so messed up, dude, but it's so funny. Remember that episode where Cartman hides in the snow and wakes up in the future? I don't remember that. Is it the one? No. Dude, McAfee's having a day right now, too. You're right. Yeah, I'd put the Casa Bonita episode as probably my favorite. Have you watched the special they did of like all of them as adults?
Yeah.
Where Kenny was like this mad scientist. I know it come out a couple years ago, but like just a couple months ago I finally watched it and I was like, that is so good. Like that is so good. And Butters is in the insane asylum at the end.
And Cartman marries a Jewish girl.
Yeah, and has 3 kids, and they're like, he's trying to teach them not to bully Kyle.
And the little one, he's like, hello, Kyle. And F you, Kyle.
And he just was like, yeah, we're going to stay at your house. And he's like, no. All right, we are back. This is Baker Mayfield right here. This is all on him. He's gotta get this ball moving. They need to move the chains, dig themselves out of this little bit of a hole they're in and find some offense. 14 minutes is a long time. Screw you guys, I'm going home. I have a Cartman shirt that says that somewhere. It's probably in storage right now, but I have it. First and 10 from the 4.
There's offsides.
Yeah, that was offsides. I don't see a penalty. Baker's in trouble, and that might end up being a safety. His knee looked down, but he throws it away. It's second down and 10. I
Wow,
thought someone
somebody came
jumped.
across the end. Yeah, he was up.
Oh, dude, he managed to get it off in time. Oh man, dude, that show is so good. I don't know if there's ever a complete show that I'll ever say is better. All right, second down and 10. Still at the 4. Baker looking. Pump fakes, pulls it in, rolls to his right. He's looking for the edge, and he goes out of bounds around the 10. Buys him a little bit of space, but this is it. This is crunch time. They have to have a first down here. Quick question: do you think we'll ever see Kyle Trask in this league?
Probably not. I mean, it's not got a chance yet. So Baker Mayfield beat him out. I guess if
But
Baker
he's not
gets
even
hurt,
QB2. I'm pretty sure he's QB3, right? Or did we talk about this? He may be QB2.
as far as I know, he's QB2.
All right, third down and 4 from the 10. Baker looking. He's got time. Fires a strike over the middle, and it's nearly picked off. It's 4th and 4. And they're probably going to kick this away, but man, that's one he's going to want back.
You know, when the going got tough in this game, they've gone 3 and out the last 2 possessions.
I mean, you know, he's just looking at Godwin, right? Like all game long. I get he's got a connection with him, but Buffalo figured that out by the time the fourth quarter came around. Well, let's see if we can get another good punt out of the end zone. We might as well cheer for the punters at this point. Kick is up. This is a nice punt too, and it's going to go all the way back to the 26. He's going to return across the 25 or 35-40, goes down to 45, and there's some flags.
Every time he gets a good return, there's a hold or an illegal block.
Dude, South Park just does whatever they want. They're like the only TV show that gets away with everything.
South Park predicts the future. I mean, they were doing
no.
transgender stuff early.
The manatees do that. It's not South Park. It's the manatees. They're in control. They choose what's on TV, and they know what's going to happen tomorrow. And that was going to be a hold on Buffalo to back them up a little bit. So the defense, Tampa's offense is letting them down right now. Defense is playing well still, even in the fourth quarter.
I don't choose what's on TV, Chris.
Yeah, South Park does not, what is the word I'm trying to think of? They don't care who they make fun of because they make fun of everybody equally. They're all for equality. They make fun of everyone.
They pulled, what is it? Who is it that owns it? Paramount? No.
HBO Max.
Yeah, I'm talking about the company that owns it. Anyway, they pulled the Tom Cruise making fun of Tom Cruise episodes for a little while.
I thought Kanye was going to throw a fit, and he kind of did, but they never got rid of it. Like, he's the guy that could have, like, threw a big enough fit to get them shutting some episodes down.
Dude, oh, man. The Kanye.
Dude, the old Kanye and the more recent Kanye, like, no matter what era of Kanye they hit, it's all funny.
The Fish Sticks episode is
I think Kanye gave up, though. Shout out.
Sticks.
Yeah, RIP to Carlos Mencia, dude. He took the blunt end of that episode. They knocked his
I
head
know,
off.
right?
For what? Like, he was just funny, man.
You're a gay fish, dude.
Do you like fish sticks? Do you like fish sticks in your mouth? Well, then you're a gay fish. I like the Hobbit episode.
Ah,
Did the
she's
Bucks
lovely and
offload
she
after
is
this?
beautiful and she lives a hole in the ground or she lives in a room that's slightly below grade.
And he's like, wait. Are you telling me? Okay. Are you sure you're not a hobbit?
And then the Catholic priest goes, "No, they only turn blue when trolls are around." He says, "Shut the f up, you hobbit trivia bitch." Here we
All right.
go. Josh Allen. Let's see if they're going to run the ball. I bet they throw it. Nope, they're going to run it. There goes Cook. And he's going to be stopped for no gain. How about the football episode? The Washington Redskins go F yourself Christmas special.
I thought you were going with who's Cartman's mom and the entire Broncos team, or who's Cartman's dad and the entire Denver Broncos team is there.
That's an early one.
Dude,
Second down
I
and
like the
9.
early ones too.
Allen's in the gun, back to throw. Looks, fires. It's caught. That is a first down by Shakir.
Shakir's had a good game.
He
He
started
started off real hot.
Yep.
I still need some Diggs action. I know it's late in the fourth quarter, but and also the fact that Mike Evans has one catch in this game.
1st and 10. Ball is at the 48. And they're going to flip it out to Diggs. Diggs is going to try. He has nowhere to go. He does gain a yard. Mom, you would tell me if you was in the German Scheiser video, right? But, Mom. Second down and 9. Snooky want a smooch. Allen's back to throw. He fires. It's tipped, and it is almost caught by Gabe Davis.
I lost track of that ball. I'm not gonna lie. Once it got tipped.
Yeah, Gabe Davis almost brought it in, and the guy behind him knocked it away, it looked like. Let's see if I'm right.
It might have been Levante David.
It wasn't David that tipped it.
I'm talking about the guy on Diggs. Davis. See, I
It's
thought
39. I don't know the defense very well for Tampa.
Yeah,
3rd and 9, back to throw, fires over the middle. It is caught. He's going to be about 2 yards short, and they're in the same position they were in last time when they punted.
Yep. Go for it. What do you got to lose?
4th down and 2.
What do you have to lose?
Allen got that on a sneak earlier.
I'm not sure he'll sneak it now.
Play action.
Are they gonna go?
No, they're going to let it run out. They're going to do the same thing they did last time.
So we get more punting action?
More punting action. And still,
You know what?
Tampa Bay a window.
There goes to show something, though. Tampa's offense isn't doing nothing, but their defense is still keeping them in check.
Yeah, I mean, 24 points to Buffalo is not out of the question. You should you
Yeah, but they have punted multiple drives in a row now.
Yep.
You'd think they'd be able to like drum up a field goal or something. Can he put it inside the 5 again?
I'm. If he does, it's got to be some kind of record.
Dude, he's having a day. These punters, MVPs.
Satan Sweet 16 was awesome too.
Dude, the movie is incredible. I think I know that whole movie word for word by heart.
I'm sure I do.
All right, kick is up. Where's it going to land? And he's going to call for a fair catch at
Did he
the
fumble?
7, 8. He went down to the ground with it to make sure he didn't lose it, I think. He almost did it again. Yeah, if they would have let him let it bounce. Punters get MVP. I'm sure whoever wins this game, which is most likely going to be Buffalo, their punter is going to win Special Teams of the Week. Like, I can't see any special teams player unless they have like 2 return touchdowns or something. Dude, the Warcraft episode is underrated. It's so good, man. Dude, their setup down in the basement is. You know what? Things used to be like that. It's not even that. Kids used to do that for real.
It's I can't. I would if I watched regular TV, anything other than sports, it's cartoons.
Dude, I watch Bob's Burgers. That's pretty much it. I that's actually a lie. I watch a lot of anime.
So, like when we're done at the end of the day, I watch a couple episodes of Bob's Burgers or American Dad, South Park, Rick and Morty.
I've been watching the original Dragon Ball lately. I'm probably like 25 episodes in.
I just can't find much value in regular TV.
I will admit that I am watching the current season of American Horror Story. It's called Delicate.
I saw
But
it when I flipped through the channels.
they're
But I
only
haven't
like
heard them.
5 episodes in, and they're doing a mid-season break. And I think it had something to do with the writer strike that happened earlier
Yeah.
this year. And they're not coming back until next year sometime. And they said this is like the longest mid-season break this show especially has like ever had.
The early American Horror Stories I love. Horror House was great. I like the one, The Coven. I like Hotel. Hotel was one of my favorites.
Oh, the first 5. Perfect. I didn't really care after that. Well, I didn't like Freak Show.
Carnival.
Yeah, I didn't like that one.
Well, that I know why you didn't like that one.
Why?
Masks.
No, dude, after they killed that clown off, it was uninteresting. I couldn't, like, my ADD brain could not focus on it anymore after they killed that clown off. He was the best character, and he didn't do anything wrong.
Please drive and score a touchdown.
All right, 1st and 10. There's flags flying everywhere. Dude, there was 3 Buffalo players in the backfield just now. What happened?
It looks like the teams have quit.
No, seriously though, Murder House, that's where they kicked off. Perfect. Asylum, creepy, but perfect. Then they go Coven with perfect. They did Freak Show, it sucked. Then they rebounded with Hotel, which was top tier. And then after that, it was like Roanoke and then another one. And I just lost interest for so long.
I stopped after Roanoke.
I think Roanoke's the last one I watched in order. I've never finished Freak Show. I've tried. 1st and 14, gonna throw. I do not know what happened. But Palmer and somebody, the defender gets tangled up. But Roanoke, I think I watched all but the last episode. For whatever reason, I just didn't watch the last episode. I forgot about it. And then it's been like 10 years. I haven't watched any of the new ones. But this one, the cast, it's like Emma Roberts, Cara Delevingne, and Kim K are the top 3 stars in this. And I was just so intrigued. And it's weird. It's really weird. All right, 2nd down and 14. Baker looking to throw, has time, and he's going to dump it down to White. White's got a room to run. He's going to get a 1st down and more. That's what they needed. That's what they've been needing. Get Rachaad White in space.
They've got to score fairly quick here, to be honest.
Dude, idiot sandwich is so good. I'm an idiot sandwich. Dude, the original, like, Hell's Kitchen, I don't know if it's like it used to be, was top tier also. I love that show, man. No, I'm probably going to bed after this. Well, I'm not going straight to bed. I have to eat dinner. All right, 1st and 10. Baker's looking, has time again, and he finally takes a shot down the field. He has a wide open Mike Evans, but there is a flag on the play. Oh,
It's going to be holding.
That's coming back, man. I just know it. Oh, how did he get so open? That's on that rookie lineman. You seriously live in Hawaii time? I live on the same time zone as you. I don't know what you're talking about. But no, I have to work tomorrow. I'm probably going to eat. I'm not. I probably won't be awake for 2 hours. Like 2 more hours after this game ends. I stayed up all night playing Fortnite last night. And no, I did not stream. But I did record it, so you might see some of it in the next week. We did get a dub or two, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. All right, 1st down and 20 now. Baker looking, has time, checks it down. I think that's Vaughn. Vaughn's going to cross the 20 to about the 24. I will say one thing about Hotel Hell.
There's
Wait.
Chase Edmonds, Alex. That's Vaughn 21.
Was he the guy that threw up the block for him?
I'm not sure.
I don't know if I've seen that show, Mark. The only thing I've seen Gordon Ramsay in his food shows. All right, 2nd down and 11. Baker looking, pump fakes, backs up, turns around, dumps it down again to the running back. He slips, but he gets back up and is able to get it to the 30.
That's the first time Chase has got to play this year.
Is he a rookie or is he the guy from Arizona?
The one from Arizona.
Okay, because the name sounded familiar.
I don't know. I thought he went to Miami for a little while, but I guess I could be wrong.
He could have, but I just remember him like Chase Edmonds and Jaden's Connor. All right, 3rd down and 4. We got 7.5 left in this ball game. Baker's looking. He's got so much time. He's going to dump it down again right in front of him. And that time is to White. He's going to go down at about the 39. Clock's going to run under 7 here.
It's like trash yards here. They're in prevent.
They are in prevent, but if they give the ball, they go down and score a touchdown, give the ball back, and Buffalo goes 3 and out, then what? 1st and 10, going to throw to the outside. And that's caught, but that's out of bounds. And they're going to say it's a catch.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Let's check that out.
Oh, my God. That was a catch.
Oh, my God. It was a catch. 2nd and 1. Quick pass to the side. That's going to be, I believe, Otten for a 1st down. They got 6.5 to go. They don't have any time to waste right now because their time is valuable. 6.5 minutes. If Buffalo is able to run the ball once they get it back, it's over.
I'm glad you're here. I'm having an animal attack upstairs.
What?
Loki's losing his mind. He's going to wake Gina up. She's got to work.
1st and 10. Going to throw it out. And that was Trey Palmer. Is that his name? Trey? That sounds right. Palmer, the rookie. It's going to be 2nd down. Clock runs under 6 here. The bucket of tears, not the Buccaneers. The bucket of tears. That's pretty good. 2nd down and 3. They are in Buffalo territory, by the way. 2nd and 3 from the 40, from the Buffalo 39. Baker looking, steps up, and he's going to get sacked at the 45. He almost got out of it, I think, and then he was right back in it, swallowed up. Now it's going to be 3rd and long, and they've only got 5 minutes left. Dude. They had a good thing going, and then they just started slowing things down for some reason. And that was their mistake. The guy who sacked him lost him and still turned around, found him, and got him. 3rd down and 9. Baker is going to step up, and he's going to get hit from behind, and it's going to be 4th and about 10. And that's going to be another sack for this Buffalo defense. And clock's going to keep rolling. Oh, it's got to be over unless there's a miracle because they're going to go for it here on 4th down. That was, I don't know. I don't like, I see what Baker was going for there. But I don't think he put as much thought as he needed to into that. All right, 4th and 10. Play clock's running down. They got to snap this ball. They do. Mayfield's looking. And he's going to throw it to the outside. And it's incomplete, but there is a flag. And they may be able to keep it alive here. And that's illegal contact on the defense.
Automatic.
And so that's an automatic 1st down. That went from a turnover on downs, probably the last time Baker touches the football, to a fresh set of downs. I feel like that's more of like a hold than a illegal contact.
I agree.
But, obviously, we're not officials.
Same result.
It is the same result, but isn't the penalty marker different?
They're different penalties. It's a 5-yard automatic 1st down.
But one of them spotted the foul. 1st and 10. Baker steps up, fires down the field, and he drops it down at the 15. And that's Durham, I believe. Dude, you gotta catch that. Game's on the line. There's only 4 minutes left. He puts it right in your hands.
There's no reason. That's why we don't hear his name.
Yeah, pretty much. And now he's on the sideline. So 4:01 left on the clock. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. 2nd and 10. Baker's looking. Has all the time in the world again. Throws it. Oh, my God.
Micah Hyde with the sling down tackle.
If they score here, do we see an onside? Well, they got all 3 timeouts, so maybe not.
Depends on how long it takes, I guess.
I mean, if they can score in the next play or two, maybe. Maybe they just trust their defense, but if there's no time, then they might have to. 3.5 to go in this one. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. At the 39, I feel like they've been at this spot forever. And Baker's going to step up, fire to somebody. He's not sure. They should trust the
At
defense
this point, they should
more
trust the defense more than the offense.
I don't know what that throw was. Maybe it was hit at the line.
He got hit.
Did he? Yeah, there's no way that's where he meant for that football to go. We got 3:11. It's 4th down and 8. This is the game. I know they got 3 timeouts, but I don't think Buffalo's giving it back to them.
And they're going to send a rush.
4th and 8.
There it is.
Here it comes. Baker's in trouble, and he gets out of it. He's still fighting, but inevitably it's going to be a sack for the game.
And there's a flag.
But there is a flag. Oh, no. Here she comes.
Gotta be holding, right?
Here she comes.
It's on Buffalo. Face mask?
Face mask on Baker. He got saved. I mean, you can't argue with that penalty. He did it. He didn't have to. He already had him halfway to the ground.
I mean, Buffalo's letting them stay, keeping it alive.
I don't even think it's the refs. Like, it's Buffalo. They're toying with their food. They want him to score. He didn't have to do that. All he had to do was tackle him, and the game's pretty much over. Hey, a face mask is a penalty that needs to be called.
Absolutely.
Every
it's
time.
One that it's unmistakable.
Except for when the refs miss a wide open one. 1st and 10. Baker's going to take a shot down the field. And it's in and out of the hands of Evans. Dude, he had it in his hands. And he can't come down with it. That was a touchdown. If that's true, Baker does refuse to go down. Dude, Mike, it was in your hands, bro. You got it. You got to come down with it. You're the star.
That was so close.
Oh, he almost had a knee down too. Like it would have been it. That's what I'm saying. I will say this, out of every penalty you could possibly call, this is the most important one. 2nd and 10, Baker's going to sling it over the middle. I don't know what happened, but there's Buccaneers flipping and flopping all over the place in the middle of the field, but it is an incomplete pass, so it will be 3rd down and 10. That was a bad throw. There was a lot of mess in the middle of the field also. All right, 3rd down and 10. There's still 2:56 on the clock. I don't know why they're going straight for all when they didn't have to. 3rd and 10. Baker's going to take a shot to the sideline. That's nearly picked off. They're going to have to go for it on 4th and long again.
Can we get the 4th down trifecta this time?
I got it ready.
That was a weak throw to the sideline. He didn't have nothing on it.
I got it ready. Dude, he almost picked that off. All right, here it is. 4th down and 10. My flag's ready. And I think someone called a timeout.
Whatever you do, do not commit a foul.
Buffalo's using their first timeout.
Whatever you do, do not grab a face mask. Do not hold.
Don't even touch him. Don't touch the quarterback. Just put your hands up like they do in basketball. Make it to where he can't throw over you.
Whatever you do not commit another penalty. I'm going to crack up if they commit a penalty.
Don't grab nobody. No face mask. Just keep your hands in fists. You can't grab someone if your hand is closed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, me and Panther are on the same side here. All you got to do is put your hands up. You don't have to grab him. You don't have to touch him. All right, 4th and 10.
Going to throw a touchdown.
Baker looking. Pressure's coming, but he has time. He's going to take a shot. And here it comes. He caught it. How did he catch that? I thought he pushed him down.
Going to throw a touchdown.
I thought he pushed him down and it was going to be a PI call. Mike Evans, let's go. And it's a 1-score ball game.
Oh, it hit off his face mask.
I had no idea where the ball went.
It hit off the defender's face mask and glanced right into Evans' hands. Watch.
It's a Madden.
Did you see it?
Oh, my God. Evans decided to show up in the 4th quarter, and we got a 1-score ball game with 2:44. They're going for 2?
Well.
What? Can someone explain this to me? Baker's looking, has all the time in the world, fires in the middle,
It's
bottom,
caught.
and he caught it. And the 2-point try is good. What is happening? So what is a 6-point ball game?
You know they're going to get the ball back, right?
Oh, they're getting the ball back.
You know what's going to happen.
I
See
can't even
that?
believe what I'm watching right now. That was 2 Madden plays in a row. Oh, that's good. I don't care if it's scripted or not. I'm having a good time.
The second half sucked up until the last 4 minutes.
This has been a fantastic game. I don't know what you're talking about. I've been having fun. Watching Buffalo go 3 and out every single drive, that's just fun. And now this? It's even better. Alex pinned my comment. Bro, I thought it was funny. You know what? Because of this shenanigans, I might have won one of my bets because he's finally thrown it into Mike Evans. What does Tampa do here? Trust their defense, man. They need another 3 and out.
They kick it long. They defend. And with the way the defense is fouling right now, if they get the ball back, they've got to, whether they have 30 seconds or a minute, they've still got a shot. And then if they score a touchdown and extra point wins, how awesome would that be?
He jumped out of his chair. Bro, I almost jumped out of my chair. I thought it was going to be a pass interference call when I saw Evans on the ground. I lost the football. I thought the defender just pushed him down so he wouldn't catch it. I didn't know he had it the whole time. That's nuts. That is nuts. Where are you going?
I'll be right back.
You better hurry. This is it. Game's on the line. The fact Maniac has his Evans jersey on and he has 2 catches in this game, I would be so mad. I'd never wear my Mike Evans jersey on game day again if I was a Bucs fan. I mean, this is huge right here, this specific moment, but I'd be very upset with my organization. I don't wear Patrick Mahomes jerseys on game day anymore due to superstition. I gotta plug my phone in so it don't die while we're watching this game.
The fact that he has his Evans jersey on.
Shoot.
There's the kickoff. It's short. He's going to return it, and he's going to lay down at the 24.
All right, I'm ready. Yeah, there was a fight and a penalty. Well, I didn't know that actually there was a fight, but I knew there was a penalty. But he confirmed that there was a fight. Dude, look at my freaking hair today. It's wild. I wore it to work like this because I just didn't care.
All right, 1st and 10. Ball is on the 24. Tampa's looking for a 3 and out and getting the ball back. Buffalo better run it. Hands it off. There goes Cook. And they're going to get him stopped for a couple 3-yard gain. And there's the first timeout.
They got 3 timeouts left in this game now.
Yes, they do.
Dude, that game's going to suck next week. Because by next Thursday, the Titans might not have any players left. Can I get a stop before the 2-minute warning? That would be crazy.
I'm just waiting to see if Josh Allen throws the ball and let him save a timeout.
I feel like that's coming. I feel like that's coming. We've seen too much of Josh Allen. This mess.
He just can't have it in the bag.
Or throws a pick.
Oh my God, that'd be hilarious.
If they
Second and
don't hand it
6.
off 3 times, they're dumb.
Play action. He's going to throw it. Bootleg. And he stays in bounds. Smart.
They're letting the clock roll.
I think they're going to let. Nope, they stopped
Nope,
it.
they stopped it. TJ Watt just looks like he wants to rip someone's head off. He does.
They're getting a stop here. You know they're getting a stop.
Dude.
They're going to get the ball back. They're going to score a touchdown and a field and an extra point and win.
No, then they're going to give Josh Allen the ball back with like 22 seconds, and he's going to go down there and score a field goal to win.
Well, a field goal pretty much ices it here. Or a field goal, a first down.
I don't know.
Oh my.
I don't know. Not yet. Banana bread at work, dude? Hell yeah.
Here we go. 3rd down and 5.
Here it is. He's going to throw it
Play
again.
clock's running down. He's going to have to snap it. There he goes. Back, he fires. It's caught to Diggs. It's a first down. That should be the game.
There's the first down. No.
Clock's gonna
They have 2 timeouts left. They've got the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
And one more.
You blitz off of Stephon Diggs' guy. I don't know about that.
No.
Tell me that doesn't sound scripted.
Now that seems more scripted than the Madden plays on Tampa's drive.
He knew where the blitz was going to come from.
Okay, so they stopped the clock before the 2-minute warning.
Yep, that's their last timeout. Now they got the 2-minute warning, and that's it.
If they don't run right here, they're just dumb. They're just plain old silly. If they don't run all 3 times. They run to get it to the 2-minute warning, and then they run it 2 more times.
And Cook gets 7 on first down.
Ooh, that's a big run right there. That is a big boy run. Hey, if the final score ends as is, Tampa covers. It was 9.5. They're down 6. Just get a pick here, right? I think they run on 2nd down, and then they put the ball in the hands of Josh Allen to either run it or throw it on 3rd if they get to 3rd.
What? They hand the ball off and he fumbles it, and they get a scoop and score.
I've seen that story before with this football team.
That's the reason why you play it all the way out, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got 9.5 the way that they've played the last 3 weeks. All right, 2nd down and 5. Here it goes.
You know they got to run it.
They have to.
Cook's going to get about 3.
It's going to be 3rd and about 2. 3rd and about 2. Play the game right here. Do they run it again, or are they going to throw it?
That gives them about 45 seconds or 30 seconds if they get the stop.
Yeah, but if they run it, the clock still runs.
Yeah, don't throw it. Do throw it. Incomplete.
Keep this game alive. I'm having too much fun. Throw an interception. They get 6, mix the extra point, overtime.
There's a snap. Hands it off. Latavius Murray's going to get close.
No, he's not going to get it. What do they do? Do they go for it and finish his game?
4th down and a yard.
Push, push, push.
McDermott's going to do the tush push. And
Tush
what if they
push.
don't get it?
Tush push.
McDermott's going to do the tush push.
Tush
Where
push.
he
Josh
should
Allen
punt the
fumble.
ball here. He should punt the ball.
Josh is going to fumble on the tush push.
Oh, my
Tush
God.
push.
You should punt the ball. If you don't get it, they only need 50 yards. Nope. They take the penalty. Or the
Dang.
timeout.
They're wusses. Wusses. Josh Allen's a wuss. Sean McDermott's a wuss.
McDermott took no chances today.
Wuss.
He took no chances, and they're going to end up winning because of it, probably.
Wuss. It's football. Don't
What
be
fun
a
is
wuss.
that?
Don't be a wuss. You've got one of the most mobile QBs in the league. Even if you don't run it right up the middle, run it out the side. Act like you're going to run up the middle, spin out of it, go to the right side, and you're probably going to run for a touchdown because everybody's going to be piled up in the middle.
Fake punt.
Well, at least we get to see the punter again.
Both punters have been on time today. All right. 4th and 1. Punt is up. He does get it away. It's not blocked. And it's going to be, he soars into the end zone. No. Yes. Oh.
That's a touchback. Barely. Just barely. He almost got that on the half-inch line. Baker
Look
Mayfield.
how good that was.
21 seconds. Hail Mary? Maybe 2 quick passes and then a Hail Mary?
So they're going to get the ball at the 20.
Pat Mack's game of the week. Dude, that Buffalo punter's got to be AFC Special Teams Player of the Week.
You've got to go for something on the sideline. I don't know.
You got to get like 20 yards, man, per throw.
Yeah, they need to get it to about the 40 here.
Baker's looking. He's got time. Going to fire towards the outside. And it's caught by their tight end for about 8 yards. Takes 5 seconds off the clock. 16 seconds remains. I'm nervous now. There's not enough time. Not unless they get it and someone breaks out, right? I say throw a screen to White and have some blockers ready. The dude's got the speed. All right, 2nd down and 3. Baker's looking. Halftime pressure's coming.
He gets sacked.
No, the whistle was blown. Buffalo called a timeout. Called a timeout before. So the clock should go back to 16. There we go. Clock is fixed. Buffalo uses their final timeout here to make sure they've got everything in order. Diggs is leaning over to Allen, telling him that he's going to probably smother him in his sleep after this game.
If we lose, I'm never coming back. That's what he just told him. I read his lips.
You did not read his lips. You can't even hear me when I'm looking right at you. How am I supposed to believe you can read somebody's lips?
I mean,
so you got to think about that.
I mean, watching the games with no sound, I do figure out numbers and stuff when referees call penalties.
2nd and 3. Baker looking, has time, pressure's coming, spins out of it, finally slings it away, gets it to White. I told you, get it to White. And he gets out of bounds after a 1st down. 8 seconds remains. They got maybe 2 plays here. It's not selective hearing. He's just deaf. Also, he's like a teenager, kind of. I'll talk to him, and he'll be playing on his phone. He'll pick his phone up while in the middle of me saying something, and then everything I said is gone. And I'm like, did you hear me? And he goes, yeah, I heard you. And I'm like, what are you talking about? You're talking about what you did at work yesterday. And I'm like, no, I'm talking about the bowl of cereal I'm eating right now. I don't know where you got that from. He just makes stuff up on the go. All right. 1st and 10. Baker throws the outside, caught by Evans. And there's 4 seconds. It's going to be 2nd down. They get about 8 yards on that. I think that was a one-handed grab by Evans, by the way. So this has got to be the Hail Mary time, barring
they've got to get a
defensive
defensive penalty, or they've got to get something down the field.
Because he don't care. I like to think that at least sometimes he cares, but he doesn't hear half of what I say. All right, half of the Buffalo defense going deep.
There's
Oh,
a
they
defensive
jumped,
penalty.
and they're
So
going
they're
to get
going to
5
give
more
them 5
yards.
extra yards.
That was Von Miller. He got a little. He was ready. He was ready.
Super duper ready.
All right, 5 extra yards forward. It's 1st and 10. Not that that matters right now.
Well,
And
Baker can throw the ball 60 yards, so
I've seen him do it. 1st and 10. Baker's looking downfield. He's keeping his eyes downfield. He evades the pressure, and now he loads up deep. Nobody saw the ball. Nobody saw the ball. It went untouched, bounced in the end zone. No penalty. And that's how the game ends. They lost the football. No, I listened and I just purposefully did everything I could to make him mad.
Oh my God. Chris Godwin, if he would have turned around a second sooner, I hit him in the arm.
Oh my God. And that's how the game is going to end. All Chris Godwin had to do was turn around a second sooner.
Did you hear that? Did you see that Mike Evans come up to Josh Allen and says, "Please get me out of here"?
Dude, if Diggs is unhappy, I'll come.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'll trade him.
He has no idea what being unhappy is.
Dude, that was the most anticlimactic finale. It just bounced in the end zone. Nobody even touched it. Like, nobody knew where the ball was. How many times do you see that? Where not one person sees it, right? A timeless play from the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then they wouldn't get it. They had a better shot right there. Dude. I'm not even mad about how this game ended. I'm not even, like, I'm not mad Buffalo won. I'm not mad Tampa Bay lost. Like, I am entertained, and that is why they play this game. This game kind of summed up the season so far as a whole, though. Confusing.
Yeah, it was kind of confusing.
Confusing, little ref happy a little bit. At the end of games, weird ending. I wish somebody would have caught it, whether it was a touchdown or an interception. I wish someone would have seen it. But it almost makes it better and even weirder that no one even saw it. I'm here for that. It's weird. Shout out to Baker. That was a perfect throw.
Yeah. He got it up high enough where it floated in and it landed harmlessly in the middle of the end zone. He couldn't have done no better on that play.
That was the perfect throw. He's not looking for any specific guy down there. He's just looking to plant it perfectly down there.
They needed Angel Hernandez in the NFL tonight.
Oh my God, dude. Angel Hernandez.
What kind of inning did you expect during a writer's strike?
Writer's strike's over.
I know. I was reading Stranger's comment.
I know you were. I'm telling you, writer's strike's over. Now they're just free balling it because they don't know what to do now. Anybody else feel like the Bucs wide receiver gave up on that last play? He just didn't turn around fast enough. Like, he saw the ball after it was too late. I don't think he gave up on it, but imagine if Mike Evans would have caught that touchdown in the back of the end zone the drive before.
See you Sunday. Go D-backs. I'm with you there.
Who are they playing against?
The
Rangers.
The Rangers. Arizona and Texas.
Dude, yeah, me too. Diggs is the reason I did not hit any bet today. Him alone. I thought it was going to be Mike Evans, but Mike Evans coming clutch at the end.
They pushed Mike Evans out of the play.
They didn't push Diggs out. Josh Allen just stopped looking at him. Like, just stop looking at him. He was looking at Davis all game. And trust me, I know how that feels. So, sorry, Bucs fans. I feel bad, but I don't. I get it. Been there, done that. Did you know going into this game that both QBs were undefeated on Thursday Night Football? Baker Mayfield and Josh Allen.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Somebody had to win. I was kind of rooting for a tie. I meant to tell you that when I got here. Because then, like, neither of them lose, neither of them win. Just needed 70 yards and a touchdown for one game. Sounds like a lock, but never is. Exactly. Yeah, I found that out this morning. I didn't realize that, but, on primetime games or when one game's talked about, a bunch of weird stats come out, and Baker Mayfield and Josh Allen, up until this point, neither of them had ever lost on Thursday Night Football. Dude, I saw that video of Antonio Brown today because someone was like, that man's got a weird golf swing. And so I was like, what are they talking about? That dude. Did you guys see his, like, I don't even know if it's his last Twitter post, but one of the most recent, and it was just like, it just said F child support, and it was a picture of him in a Steelers jersey running away from cash from, I'm assuming, his baby mama. I'm like, what is wrong with that guy, man? Like, somebody needs to be a friend to him, for real. Like, all jokes aside, someone needs to be a friend, step in and say enough. But dude is cooked. I just want to know what, like, a normal thought is to him.
I don't know. That
A
dude is
tie
nuts.
would have been the perfect ending. Yes. Yes. Dude, it straight up looked like Happy Gilmore, Stranger. That dude's crazy, man. That dude is. He thinks he's coming back to the league, man, but nobody wants to deal with that. Like, after Tampa, I think people are really done. Like, him taking his jersey off, streaking across the field like that, and, whether he was right or wrong in that specific situation, because I kind of believed him a little bit. It didn't mean he had to do what he did, but the things he said about it, like, I kind of believed him, pending the, due to the nature of everything happening around him. But other than that, I think he finally, like, crossed the line with the 32 NFL teams. Like, they don't care how talented he is.
He's right there with Kaepernick.
No, Kaepernick and Antonio Brown cannot be compared.
I mean, they're in the same boat.
Nah, I still think one day we're going to see Kaepernick as QB2. I don't think we'll ever see Antonio Brown again.
You'll never see either one of them in the league again.
I'm not worried about how a normal man thinks. I'm talking about that man. I don't give a crap how a normal man thinks. I want to know how Antonio Brown thinks. I want to see what a normal thought is. No offense to you or all of the male participants in the chat, but Yeah, I know. CTE is definitely real. He even wrote a song called CTE, and it released in the last 3 weeks because he thinks CTE is a joke and it's not real. That's what I'm saying. If he couldn't get into with the Ravens last year, he's not getting in anywhere. Unless you're talking about Kaepernick. I just feel like some dummy's gonna do it one time. Like, they're not gonna pay him nothing. Maybe he just signed to, like, a bowl some kinda league. Maybe if he goes out there and balls out and looks like a, you know, star, people will be like, I'll put you as my backup or my 3rd string." He's got a better chance than Antonio Brown.
That's probably true. I still think he's blackballed.
I don't know. It's a weird situation. I just didn't think he was a great quarterback.
I
I
mean,
think I think when people talk about it, they talk about his political side, but, like, the political side they didn't like, but if he was, like, a star QB, like, actually back then, like, he would still have made it back somehow. I think it was his not great performance is why they can't overlook anything that he said. Like, if he showed more talent on the field, then maybe they'd care less. That's my issue with the whole thing. I don't care, how you view what, like, that's your own thing. That's our right, whatever. So, like, if you believe this and you believe this, whatever, that's fine. But if you're not good at your job, why should I hire you back? Like, I just don't think he was anything. I mean, I'm a little biased. He took my boy's job. Uh, but Kaepernick wants to go to the Jets. But Robert Saleh pretty much said no without saying no. Because he's got Zach Wilson and Aaron Rodgers will be back. And then Zach Wilson will be QB2.
do you know when you Google Colin Kaepernick, it calls him an American civil rights activist, not a football player?
That's my point. He when you have a platform, it's fine to express your feelings, your thoughts, you know, whatever. But, like, you didn't have the platform of the job you were doing yet. Like, the fame, the talent, everything you were working towards, that's what started you, that gave you this platform. And that's why I think that's really the reason why he didn't get a second chance is because he cared more about voicing opinions, which is fine, than playing football. And, like, there's a time and place where you can do both of those things and then be separated, right?
Career stats under 60% completion percentage, 72 touchdowns, 30 interceptions.
I mean,
A
that's pretty good.
QBR, he's never had a QBR rating over 100 for a season.
I just don't think he was, like, special talent. Yeah, see, like, it's a distraction, and if you wanna get better at your craft, you need to put the time and effort into that, but at that point in time, he chose to put his time and effort into something else, and he lost his job for both of them. The not great performance and all of his off-field/on-field distractions. I know it's a touchy subject that people are really scared to talk about, and I'm not necessarily scared to talk about it because I do not have some of the political background and opinions that a lot of people have. Like, I'm very like, you're allowed to believe what you want, and that because that's your right. Like, I don't care, if this is what makes you happy and this is what makes him happy, then good. You guys are happy. Please don't fight about it. I don't want to listen to you guys fight each other about it. Like, I respect both of your opinions. But, so I'm not afraid to talk about the Kaepernick situation. I just don't understand why everyone thought he was a great quarterback. That's what I want to talk about. Like, that's the part that people forget is that he was just a quarterback. He wasn't,
Another average quarterback on a really good team.
yeah, we've seen them. We've seen a couple of them. But and that's okay too. I mean, you won games, you scored touchdowns. 30 to 70 is not a bad ratio, but it just wasn't impressive. He didn't impress anybody to take a chance on bringing him back. That's on him. And I'll take this to my grave. I know that people say he's blackballed because of his opinions and on-field stuff. And at this point in time, that's pretty much what it is. But at that point in time, he didn't come back because he just didn't like there was 32 other guys that had a better shot than him that cared more about getting better. Yeah, I mean, listen, I love that years later he's showing that he can play, and hopefully this league that he signed with, I don't even remember where it's at. That I think that was him. He goes out there and balls out because at that point, if he goes out and he plays really great for whatever this league is, then he might get a look at if it's not the XFL, then the XFL, which is, basically the farming for the NFL outside of the draft now. And so he may end up getting a second shot. And that is where I started with this whole point is that he has a better shot to come back than Antonio Brown because he's still playing the sport. I still think he has a shot to come back.
He may. I doubt it. I think he'll play even if he plays well somewhere else. I don't think anybody's going to give him a chance. I think Holly hit it right. Nobody wants the baggage that goes within the press, anything like that.
Yeah, but I don't feel like this is the same. He got hurt.
Yeah, RG3 got broke.
He got hurt. He got Cam Newton. Cam Newton was great, and then he got hurt. Those two
Why is
quarterbacks.
Fitzpatrick without his shirt hugging Josh Allen?
Because he's in Buffalo. Brian Fitzpatrick hardly wears a shirt in Buffalo. It's just a fact. People in Buffalo love him. He loves Buffalo. Every time he's there, he ends up shirtless, whether it's 2 degrees or 200. It doesn't matter. That's just the Fitzmagic way.
Okay.
Dude, I love that guy. That's a true journeyman.
Yeah, you want to talk about here you go. Colin Kaepernick should have took something from Ryan Fitzpatrick. Keep your mouth shut and go out and talk and play the game like you're supposed to play it, and then say the right things at the microphone.
Or just don't say things. Like people tell you to say these things. If you don't believe in it, then just don't say it. Just don't say it at all. Yep. Yep. RG3 was good. Cam was pretty solid too. RG3 had the knee injury, Cam had the arm injury, and both were very apparent when they came back. It affected their careers for their entire career. It sucks too because RG3 was fun.
Yep, I agree.
Replying, I'm just here so I don't get fined. Everything is an option. That's why we should look up to Marshawn Lynch. Has he done bad things? Yes. But does everyone still love him? Yes. Take away a DUI or two, and he's a model citizen.
Absolutely.
I'd kick it with Marshawn. Yeah, he had ankles, and he had that first major injury, I think, was his shoulder. And then he kind of just never got right after that. Smaller injuries started adding up. Dude, Marshawn Lynch is the greatest, man. It's the Skittles, yes. That dude was like, yeah, I used to like drink X amount every day before a game. Like, he didn't care about nothing, man. And his last mugshot, he was absolutely cooked. He don't care. He didn't lose his job. He's still getting to do crazy stuff on Thursday Night Football every week. Great dude. Maybe not a role model for kids, but still a great dude. I love that man. Dude, that Seahawks era was nuts.
What was that?
See, I told you.
The Seahawks era. I heard you say Seahawks. I just didn't hear what the rest of it was. Yeah, all except for trying to throw the ball.
And well, we haven't decided whose fault that is. Is it Pete's or is it the coach or the quarterback?
I don't know.
Really?
Logic says you got the best running back, the best short yardage back in the NFL, that you just run that ball there. But who knows? Do you think anybody will ever admit to whose fault it was?
Someone will eventually. Someone will eventually. I just made this full screen, and look how red my face is. I can put the refs to the side and stop a fight on the field. Lynch is a legend. Dude, he will forever and always be in my probably top 5, but at least top 10 of all time, no matter how many players come through this league. Sam says, I blame Russ. He's shown in Denver that he's not a great decision maker. That's
Valid
fair.
argument.
Who called that run play for the Giants in the first half of that game against Buffalo? Or was it Buffalo? Or was it the week before? That ended the first half and they handed the ball off. That was Buffalo.
I can't even remember at this point. I remember it, but I don't remember the game.
Pete said it was his own Sherman's pod, but he had to run the last play because it was the last uncalled play in that spot. Huh. That's interesting. Oh, so the Bills fans were chanting for Ryan Fitzpatrick to go shirtless. That's why. They asked
Yeah, I
him.
can't hear, so I don't have any idea.
No,
what's going on.
I just saw a Ari Marov tweet that said the fans were chanting. And so he delivered. Dude, what you got to say?
Another great game. I mean, a really pretty good game. I think Buffalo dominated a little bit more than what the scoreboard shows, but I mean, we've seen a lot worse.
Hats off to Tampa's defense.
Yeah.
No one's gonna talk about that because they lost, but they only scored once in the second half.
Yeah.
It was 17-10 at halftime. Both teams only scored once in the second half.
Yeah, Josh Allen had his way in the first half, didn't do much in the second half at all.
Yeah, but I mean, really, both sides. It was a defensive and punting battle.
For real.
What are you doing?
I'm flipping back and forth.
Through what?
Still watching Amazon, which I need to turn off because I don't really care.
See ya, Sham.
Good night, Sam. Getting myself ready to go for tomorrow morning. I got to get up and run a couple errands and then for work, and then gonna have some fun.
Nice.
and I'm tired. And I'm hungry.
Me too. And me too.
Still not done with your math homework? It's on you, bro. Anybody watching FC Cincinnati play New York?
I've been watching women's soccer. But I haven't watched any games as they're being played. I've just been watching it later.
I've been watching NFL replays is the other thing that I work. Or other thing I watch. I sit here and go through the games on NFL Network.
I don't watch a lot of TV during the day because that's when I'm either working or usually sleeping the most. And so they did replay the Patriots versus Bills game from last week. So I did get to see that again today. They played the full game. But that is the only TV I've watched. Just been watching YouTube videos.
All right, I'm ready for bed. Let's roll.
All right, let's roll.
Hey.
Hey.
Are you just planning on hanging out or okay?
No, I'm letting you do your thing. You're ready to roll. So let's roll.
I got you. Well, everybody that's still hanging out, thanks for coming in tonight and making this one a memorable game. Definitely going to get myself off here, get me a nap in and some grub. We'll see you all definitely Sunday. For those of you that are going to be in here tomorrow night for my Indiana stream, I look forward to seeing you guys then. Do you got anything to leave everybody with?
I had no idea the Indiana season started tomorrow.
No, tomorrow I'm having a Q&A stream just to get the season, to get everybody gathered back up and talk about what's gonna go by and talk about the team and talk about M'Baco getting arrested and how I think it's going to be a better thing than whatever. I've just been planning it out this week. So
what time?
Between 7 and 8. I haven't posted it yet.
All right, well, I'll be at work for that, but I might swing by if I've got some time, because I've got a very busy work week until through Sunday. My next off day is Monday. So I'll see what I've got going on, and maybe I can spend some time with you guys. Maybe I'll play on a gaming channel. That link should be in the description. I'm not sure. I didn't set the stream up, but our gaming channels might be in the description. But I don't have a whole lot today. Today was a great game. This is why I love the NFL. It is pure chaos. It is entertainment, and this is what we pay or don't pay to see. And so I am thankful for today. I can't wait for Sunday. And yeah, Holly, Cody, Mark, Mary, Chris, anybody still rocking with us tonight. Thank you, Holly. I wasn't sure. He set everything up today, all by himself. And so I didn't get to check on it because I was at work. But yeah, if you want to check out either of our gaming channels, we do play games, hang out. Well, I play games a little bit more consistently. He posts videos of dead raccoons and stuff. And so whichever you prefer, we're always down to hang out wherever, whenever we can. All that stuff, like I said, in the description. CBS, Holly, if you join or if you have joined and it doesn't automatically add points to you, go ahead and make your picks for this week, and I will go and make up the difference if it doesn't by the end of the week. So on Tuesday morning, if it's not fixed, then I will fix it. Anybody else that wants to join, same situation. If you want to join and it doesn't add backloaded points, just let me know. The description, Twitter, email, Instagram, and there is a Facebook page, but I do not get notifications from them for whatever reason, so that's probably the least reliable one. But any of the above, or I guess below, if you need to, down there. You can get a hold of us. But we appreciate you guys. Thanks for kicking it with us.
Much love, everybody. Thank you.
And we will see you guys. Well, he'll see you tomorrow for sure. But I will see you guys on the next one.